notification.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Get the horn! We live! Welcome to another episode of Speculation Sunday. Today we're going to be firing it up with the beautiful mystery boat.
Hey, everybody.
And we're also going to be firing it up with Just as Danny.
What's up, everyone?
Thank you, everybody, for joining today's live. We got so much to talk about. Last week was a special Speculation Sunday where we only talked about magic keys. Today, we're going to be talking about a whole lot of Halloween. So if you guys are about that Halloween life, that's what we're going to be talking about today from Disneyland, Universal Studios Hollywood, and Knott's Berry Farm. This week is essentially our first weekend with magic keys. And we're going to see lots of patterns coming to life as time goes on. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to be firing it up with Disneyland, Magic Key Talk, Oogie Boogie Bash, and just all things Disneyland. There's a lot of big stuff that's happening throughout the park that we need to talk about. We got a super chat from Verdiana dropping $1.99. Where's all my legacy pass holders at?
Love you.
They're all key holders now. They're all key holders. But thank you, Verdiana. We got Mark W. with the super chat. Happy late birthday, Mondo. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hit that horn. Hit that horn. Thank you, Mark W. I appreciate the support, my friend. I can't believe it's my birthday. I do want to say this before we get going. Thank you for all the people that wished me some birthday wishes and love and support. It meant the world. And when I really say I read all the messages, I truly read like all the messages. On my birthday, I kept trying to make time to respond to everyone because anybody that takes time out of their day to wish me a happy birthday, I was trying to respond as much as I could on the Insta, the YouTubes, and the Buy Me a Coffees, the Patreons, just everybody, man. The Venmos. I just want to say thank you for all the kindness and support because supporting the fire means the world, everybody. And my birthday, I have turned 34. I am 34. A lot of people were saying 33. I turned 34.
You told me 33.
I wish I was 33. But, man, it's been a wonderful birthday. Before we get into Speculation Sunday, today I got a massage for the first time as an adult. And I will say it felt really good. It was the fastest hour of my life. I got it with Mystery Bay.
He's like, that was not an hour.
I didn't believe it was an hour.
That was not an hour. They're gypping us. And I was like, that was like an hour and 15 minutes. So
you gotta know why you got a massage is because it was one of your birthday gifts.
It was a birthday gift from the Mystery Bay.
Yeah.
I've always wanted one. I've never done it. I definitely would like to go back. That was a really nice experience.
He wants to go back like once a week.
I wish.
Hey.
But can I just get a massage on my arm or, wherever you need it, not like a full body.
Yeah, I don't think we need a full
we got a super chat from Warren. Belated happy birthday, Mondo. Thank you, Warren. I appreciate you being in today's Speculation Sunday. Thank you for the birthday wish, my friend.
Thanks, Warren. Hey, do you want me to turn on this light?
Yeah. We also got a super chat from Philip Meet Sky Fam. Is there going to be plexiglass in the haunted houses at Halloween Horror Nights and Knott's Scary Farm? As far as I have heard, the only thing we have mentioned is John Murdy says things are different here in Hollywood as we have a mask, essentially like a mask implementation right now.
Indoors, yeah.
And in Florida, they don't have that. You don't have to essentially wear a mask indoors if you don't want to, and they're not forcing it. Universal, Disneyland, you go inside indoors, you're wearing a mask. That's how the rules are. So time still has to be, or announcements still have to be made, which I'm pretty sure they're going to do fairly soon as we're arriving. We got Carla and Kiko in the chat. What's up, Mystery Bay? Just asked Danny. Happy Sunday, so awesome. Now that we have magic keys, we're able to hang out and chat. Hashtag Dream Team. By the way, we are driving home. Heck yeah, Carla Kiko, thank you for the Michelada, the happy birthday Michelada.
Yeah.
Hit the spot like no other. And safe travels home, Carla Kiko.
It was nice meeting you again. And my son, Sonic, really liked talking with you and loves your stickers and stuff. He put them in his little pocket.
I know. But thank you, Carla Kiko. We also got Trey 5 Fires Will rides be overlaid at night, not in the morning? The only ride, there's a couple rides. All the rides in Cars Land, for the most part, that turn into Halloween, you could do it in the daytime and nighttime. Monsters After Dark.
What about for Universal and Knott's though?
Well, the log ride at Knott's, that you could do the Halloween overlay in the day and night. I was gonna say the only ride that you can't do in the daytime, it's only a nighttime thing. Monsters After Dark, because it's Mission Breakout, as far as I know, until like 6. Because once 6 o'clock hits, it turns into Monsters After Dark.
Yeah, you can't After Dark. Monsters After Dark is exclusive to Oogie Boogie Bash.
Oh, they made it that way now?
Well,
oh my gosh. I don't doubt it, but dang, I thought it was 6 o'clock you could do Monsters After Dark.
You could on non-party nights. On party nights, it's exclusive to during the party.
Oh, so, I see what you're saying. So Oogie Boogie Bash, you ain't doing Monsters After Dark.
Yeah, so if you're at DCA on a day that's Oogie Boogie Bash day, you're not going to do it. It's only going to be during the party. So, but if they're doing it the same as 2019, then they'll do Monsters After Dark inside the attraction around, like Mondo said, around 5, 6, 7 o'clock. Yeah, they'll transition it over. So it usually closed for about an hour while they did the transition. And the cast members actually changed to like new costumes that were kind of all bloody and stuff. It's kind of weird. It was very non-Disney.
I don't know if they'll go that route again. I don't know, because Monsters After Dark it's been 2 years now that they've run it. I think it's 2 years now, if I can remember. We got a super chat from Darlene Roberts. Darstar. What's up, Darstar? Oh, let me get you in the picture. There we go. You deserve all that kindness, Mondo. Here's a little something extra. I had so much fun watching all the videos of the people you did on Instagram. It was fabulous. 5 fires. Thank you, Darlene Roberts. I can't wait.
Thank you.
I would love to get like a lunch with you one of these days, Darlene. You are awesome person to hang out with at Disneyland. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Let me see. Terrell's Terrific TV says, "What's up, Mondo, Danny, and Mystery Bay with the pretty makeup?"
Oh, thanks.
Speculation about Fantasmic possibly testing. Monorail's coming back soon. Let's fire up the Magic Key holders. You know, there's a lot of that going on right now. And I love how the monorails are going to be testing. I haven't heard a thing today. And I've been keeping my ear pretty close to the cheese, man. For Fantasmic, honestly, I in my mentality, I think we're going to get that next year. That's where I'm at with Fantasmic.
Yeah.
What do you think, Danny?
I don't expect it this year at all. They've got Halloween entertainment at the forefront of their mind. They've got, Christmas entertainment. The only thing I could see is obviously Rivers of America would highly, highly, highly benefit of having the projections, especially during Halloween Screams.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween Screams with Magic Key holders and paying guests coming back, which at Halloween time, paying guests are a big thing for Disney during that time. So having an alternative spot for more guests to watch the fireworks show is going to be crucial, especially with those Magic Key holders waiting for hours on Main Street for that perfect spot. A lot of people are going to really want the Oogie Boogie big moon that's there next to the castle that you can only see if you're like within view of the castle. But they do a lot of those. They do a lot of really cool projections though on It's a Small World, and they continue that over on Rivers of America. So maybe the testing that people are seeing is they're just trying to make sure that all the infrastructure and the water is working so they can use some of that stuff coming forward in the holidays.
Yep. Projections back at Rivers of America is needed just to keep the crowds in different areas than just Main Street, you know? I know a lot of people go to Small World, but not really. Everybody's on Main Street and the castle. Oh. And now that key holders are back, people are waiting 4 hours to watch them fireworks again because they want to see the front of the castle, you know? We got Rob Bear with the super chat. Happy belated birthday, Mondo. Our Magic Key passes sold out. No, not one of them has sold out. A lot of people thought the lowest key was sold out, but it was just people had to sign in.
Yeah, you have to show the website that you're a SoCal resident first. Is it a SoCal or
Yeah,
just a California resident?
No, just Southern California.
Oh, okay. California?
Southern Cal for the lowest one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You had to sign in because when you go on the website, it essentially treats you as if you were an out-of-state guest because you have to pay in full for everything. And only California residents are allowed to do monthly. So we'll get into all that soon. We got Steve, 808 Smiles. Belated happy birthday. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate the happy birthday wishes. What were you saying, Danny?
No, I said we got some other Magic Key information to talk about, too.
Oh, damn. We got a new member. Oh, my gosh.
I think I just saw Jay Walker.
Jay Walker. What? Thank you, Jay Walker, for joining the Fire community.
Thanks.
Fire it up, baby. We are lit tonight.
Welcome.
Let me see. I'm just going through the we got Divine Flores with the super chat. I've been going through a breakup, but your videos have been bringing me some joy. Oh, no. Thank you, Mondo, Mystery Bay, and Danny. Breakups are always tough. I in any way, super thankful that I could bring a little bit of joy in such a tough time. But thank you for all the support. Seriously, Divine Flowers. I hope you get through it.
Easier.
Stay positive. Stay positive. Snow Jackal with the super chat. Happy belated birthday. 5 cakes. Man, I've had too many sweets this weekend. Too many sweets.
5 cakes.
Let me see. Luis real quick says, do you think AP will come back as exclusive non-reservation system? So what Louis saying, is there any way there's a key that doesn't have reservations? I'm going to have to say no, to be honest. Mm-mm. It's just the power and forecasting that Disney has with all of a sudden knowing when dates are going to be so busy. That's too powerful to give up.
Yeah.
It's too powerful. Philip with the super chat. Is Web Slingers going to open during Oogie Boogie Bash hours? We speculated. We took a guess. And the answer is hell yeah. No boarding groups. You literally just walk on the ride. But personally, I don't really feel like Web Slingers is worth it to do on Oogie Boogie Bash. Maybe one time if you've never done it before. But your time should be spent elsewhere. Meeting the rare characters. Doing the immersive trick-or-treat trails, the parade. Like, go have fun over there.
Yeah. There's actually not that much time. You only have like 4 hours.
Yeah, time, dude. In Oogie Boogie Bash, time runs out so fast. You're like barely starting, and then by the time you know it, you're like, oh my gosh, it's over. Like, it always feels that way.
Just think, in 2019, guests were waiting 45 minutes to an hour just to enter Villain's Grove once. So. If you're trying to do Villain's Grove as part of your Oogie Boogie Bash night, that's already one of your 3 hours. Do you really want to spend another 30, 45 minutes in queue for an attraction you could ride at any time? No.
Yeah.
It's not worth it at all. You'd want to just take advantage of, like Mondo said, doing all the immersive tree trails and stuff.
Because that's what you're paying for. You could do Web Slingers on a normal day. But if you're not a key holder, obviously do Web Slingers, no doubt.
And remember, that event is like so as it is.
Oogie
that
Boogie
one's
Bash.
way more than a day ticket.
He says, belated happy birthday, Mondo. Thank you, Emerald Magic. I appreciate that kind. Let me hit that horn one more time. Thank you, Emerald Magic. We got Racer Tom with the super chat. I'm going to hit that bird.
Oh, you're
hardest working guy on YouTube. Fired up. Thank you, Racer Tom. I'm just out here grinding, man. Out here grinding. I love what I do. I think yesterday I filmed 4 or 5 videos in one day. It was crazy.
Back to the old times.
I know, but I love when I film lots of videos because it just keeps me on my toes. I got to keep going.
Do you guys know we went to Knott's last night too?
I know. I can't believe I went to Knott's at night.
We did a hit and run.
We got Lisa S in the chat who says saw a video that 5 and Dime is back. Little by little, we're getting back entertainment.
Oh.
Yeah, we saw them on Sunday. It was cool.
5 and Dime, they're set up now in Cartier Circle Fountain right there in the front. And they have multiple shows. Like, it's not just one show. They have multiple shows throughout the day. We got Jay Walker with the super chat. I can't wait for Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. Did you enjoy the 3D items I sent you? And are we going to have some haunted houses or have the same haunted houses at both Universal locations. Not at all. Jay Walker, thank you for the 3D items, my friend. For the Universal, Hollywood and Orlando are like literally nothing alike. Nothing alike at all. There's too much to talk about when it comes down to Orlando, but they are completely different events. But I'm excited for Hollywood because that's the one we're going to be hitting up first, at least for us here in Five Fires. But it's going to be an awesome time. Universal Orlando, they literally put like the golden year of Halloween haunts. It's crazy. Rebecca says, I take advantage of the firework time frame to hit rides. I went on Indiana Jones, walked right on, no line. You can do that with Pirates, Haunted when the fireworks are going, Splash really too. Thunder Mountain. Dude, fireworks is the perfect time to hit up like Adventureland and Frontierland.
Yeah, and New Orleans Square for sure.
Yeah, New Orleans Square too. That's like the perfect time to get beignets and some mint juleps with no line. We got a super chat from Veridiana. I just want to be on Pirates Bridge, eating my popcorn and watching the last 2 minutes and a half of Fantasmic. Right. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah. Is that too much to ask for?
That was very specific, very detailed. The last 2 minutes.
No, but if you could be on the bridge at that time, it's the best. Yeah. It's the best.
I got a chat comment in the chat just after Viridiana from Jenny V. I want to bring it up.
Yep, I got it right here, Danny.
It says, I have the Imagine key. For those that don't know, that's the lowest key, the Southern California resident only. Okay. And all weekends are blocked out for the Halloween season, and I want to see the fireworks. Do we get discounted tickets as pass holders, or do I have to buy a full price ticket? So, I don't know, Jenny. You might want to consider upgrading your pass. I'm not sure if you were aware when you bought the Imagine Key, but the Imagine Key doesn't have weekends at all. The whole entire year, there isn't a single weekend that you can go for the Imagine Key. It's only a weekday only pass. So, and you're also blocked out the entire summer, with the exception of just the last few weeks in August. So, the Imagine Key does not have any weekends at all available. Period. It's not that they're sold out; they're just not available for you.
We're looking at the Magic Key calendar right now, Danny.
Yeah. The Imagine Key does, or any key for that matter, does not get discounted tickets. So you'd have to buy a full price ticket. But if you're planning on going, it sounds like you're trying to go more than once, Jenny. You might want to consider upgrading to the Enchant Key, the next one up, because that does include some random Sundays, I believe, throughout the year. It's not going to include those Saturdays, though.
Dude, for the most part, Imagine Key, you get kind of blocked out quite a bit from February 2022 to July 2022. There's only like maybe 30 days worth into those 6 months. Damn.
No. Yeah. He said there's no summers. No summer on that.
Definitely look at the calendars when you're gonna buy a key. If it's not the highest 2, check that calendar out if that's really the decision you want to go with. You know what I mean? You could always upgrade still. Don't forget.
Yeah, you're not stuck. You're not stuck. You can upgrade still. So,
but do it sooner than later because the upgrade only applies to like however long the pass is good for.
Exactly.
Awesome. We got Jay Walker. He says, "I sent you a super chat." What? Did I miss it? Let me see. Hold up.
No, you got it already. You just got.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, Jay Walker.
That's cool that you could do that.
I don't want to miss out. Let me see. Just going down. Okay, give me a
we got another super chat from Philip Meets Skyfam who sends $2 and says, "Do you wish that Hollywood had an HHN tribute store?" Hell yes, we do. Oh my god.
Put it at City Walk too, so everybody could go to it.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. But they
Why not? We need it at City Walk, Danny. We need it at City Walk.
You know what? I know the perfect store it can go into. They can use that store right next to Panda. Perfect store.
Heck yeah. I would all the way at the lower lot?
Yeah.
Nice.
Lower lot. Give more people a reason to go down to the lower lot.
We got a super chat from Doe Life Though. Keep a lookout. They are testing the monorail. They're getting ready to reopen. You know,
should we talk about that now or later?
I just want to say this. I really mean it. I'm super excited for the monorail to come back. But I just want to say this. In 2019 and previous, there wasn't a lot of love for the monorail. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
And it's funny that the monorail's coming back. It's getting all this hype. I'm hyped just as much as anybody, but we need the trams back. That's where the hype needs to go.
The people want what they can't have, Mondo. Okay.
But I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to do the trams because it's always nice to overlook all the behind the scenes of Disney and just go through the
and cool off on the trip.
The Grand Californian and stuff. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's fun. And the whole thing, too, that you could just get dropped off in downtown Disney. Yeah. For some people, that's great because they go to the Disneyland Hotel. You know what I mean? Yeah. For the people staying at the hotel. But thank you, Doe Life, though. We also got another super chat from California Prepper. Hi, guys. I was wondering if I buy regular Disney ticks and want to upgrade to Magic Key at the park, can I use different debit or credit card? Thank you. Whew, I think you can, like, say you buy your ticket with a debit card, and then when you want to upgrade to your Magic Key, you could use a credit card. Because it's going to ask you for your payment information, whatever you have uploaded on your Disneyland app. So you could change it there. If that's what you're trying to do, California Prepper.
If anything, too, you could, like, do your first payment and your down payment, like your down payment and your first, when it charges you 48 hours. And then after that, I think you can call and change the card you want it to pull from.
A lot of people confirm that you could go to the ticket booth or call and then change your form of payment.
And that's a simple process. You might even be able to do it online, too, but I'm not sure.
All right. We got Brianna with the super chat. Taking the whole fam in December. Heck yeah. On our next visit, can you please update Bibbidi Boppity Boutique? Thank you for always bringing the fire, guys. Hit the purge horde.
That's a place that Mondo does not go to often, so that's going to be something that you're going to have to look for.
No. Surprising to the contrary, on my update videos, I normally hit it. I always trust me. I do want to say this, Brianna, if you're still watching. They are now doing the pixie dust on like the princesses, and I don't think they're charging for that. It's just like hey, if you ask for it,
like in that store
at Bibbidi Boppity Boutique, they are doing it now for sure, and that is an update in itself because that's one more step to get to Bibbidi Boppity Boutique because they're not in that transformation area where they would dress and become the Disney princess for the girls. In that section where you become a Disney princess, it's just merchandise right now. They haven't transitioned back or even started to transition back into the old Bibbidi Boppity Boutique. I'm almost positive that they're going to do it supposedly soon. That's all I keep hearing. That Bibbidi Boppity Boutique will be transforming into what it used to be soon. But we all we got to do is keep hoping cases keep going down. That's like the main thing. Because that's like a one-on-one interaction type of thing, you know what I mean? And that's just like, it's just, we have to keep hoping that goes down. That's the main thing I want to say. What, Jay Walker? I gotta hit the horn. Dropping a Hondo. What? Thank you, Jay Walker. I appreciate the kindness, my friend.
Wow.
This is just for you guys that have money when you guys go back to the park. God bless you, dude. God bless you, my friend, and your family. I'm just leaving the hospital now. Oh. What? Hold on. Oh, I can't read. This thing's... I'm just leaving the hospital now. I had a seizure attack at work. Dude, oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Jay Walker, I hope you are recovering. You hope you can be with your friends and family during that time, dude.
Great.
That's devastating, man.
I'm so sorry.
What, Jay Walker, dude? Sending prayers to you. I'm gonna definitely say a prayer for you to my friend.
I'm glad you're leaving the hospital though. That's good news that you can go home and relax. So that's always great. You don't have to stay at the hospital.
Please give us an update if you can, Jay Walker, on my Instagram or email me. Just saying you're okay, dude. Mm-hmm. Seriously. But thank you for the kindness, Jay. Speedy recovery. We got Humberto with the super chat. I do not see a message from Berto, but thank you for the super chat. Post in the comments.
He has a message that says, if I upgrade to from the Imagine key to the Enchant key, do I have to pay in full or will they change my payment? That's a good question, Umberto. You do have to pay in full. You can't ever change your payment. So your payment will stay $20, which I think was what the Imagine key is. You'll just have to pay the difference from whatever the Imagine key costs up front versus the Enchant key right off the bat. So using like a credit card, cash, debit card, credit card, gift card, whatever you got going on. You will have to do that at the ticket booths. I don't think that you can do that on the app. So
that would kind of be a cool way to keep like your payments low, because I heard that you couldn't make a bigger down payment to make lower monthly payments, right? Like you had to, like if you decided to put a bigger down payment, it was essentially going to make you have less payments. I don't know if that makes any sense, but is that right, Danny? Like you can't put down a bigger down payment so that you have less monthly payments, or
They're just not allowing it this year.
yeah,
Simple as that.
right now they're not allowing it right now.
Oh, they're not.
I
Okay.
think it involves.
Everything changes like every day.
I think it involves is Disney's the bank they're using. They're not allowing it for some reason. I don't know why.
But that could still be a good way to keep your payments low, deciding to upgrade like a month later and just pay the difference, and you still have that lower like $20 to $30 monthly payment, and you still have a bigger pass. Yeah.
We got a super chat from Ralph Maldonado. Monorail opening tells me the trams are next. No proof, but just a hunch. Happy belated birthday, Raza. Thank you, Ralph. I hope the trams come back. I do want to say this. I changed my perspective on the trams, and I like the tram walk. It's going to make me lose weight. I'm going to keep working hard. I'm just going to stay positive. I'm going to spin this long-ass tram walk to a positive.
I see what you're
I like the bridge walk better, and I'll keep doing that.
Yep. Let me see.
We did have an update today, though, on.
But thank you, Rob.
We did have an update today on security. They are testing the Evolve scanners. Not only, they took them away from downtown Disney over by Earl of Sandwich. They're no longer there today. But as of today, they were in the parking structure now, which they have never been tested at. They've only ever been tested at downtown Disney. So I think it was Parks and Cons that showed them at the parking structure today. So that was a great update because that security line needs it more than anything. So
yeah, I think the downtown Disney was just get a feel for it, and obviously the implementation of that is for sure Mickey and Friends, because that's where the crowds are at.
Yeah.
We got a super chat. MZKB 99. I used 2 days of my SoCal Park Hopper. Last day is reserved for 9/10. Can I use that last day to put towards a magic key? I feel you. I'm in the same boat. The answer is no. If it's the Southern California 3-day deal one, you cannot. As I've said before, Disney did us dirty. I know I've tried to spin it to a positive, but it hurts every time.
There's a maybe on this one though.
Exactly.
Because
there is.
Well, on this one, the way the MZKB99 worded it. The new ticket that just came out was just called the California Resident Offer Ticket.
Oh, okay. So maybe MZKB's is one from previous years. The answer would be yes. Then just saying.
You could. If you had one of the old SoCals from 2019 and that Disney kept extending for you, you could potentially. It would be an expired ticket, but they would have to get their managers or leads out there and figure out what the value left on that ticket. So unfortunately, MZKB99, it's not going to be the full value of the ticket if it is that ticket. They're going to have the manager or the lead come out and figure out the value of what's left on that ticket, and that's what they'll let you put towards the thing. They can't give you the full value of the ticket because they would have to backdate it to the first use, and they can't backdate your pass to a date that's 2 years ago.
MZK, I know we don't want to recommend this, but this case, definitely go to the ticket booth on that day, dude. Yeah. Even if it's a 1 hour wait, go to the ticket booth. Just because that's a special situation, MZKB. If it's a year's pass, Southern California, that one you can, as we were saying earlier.
And let us know what happened.
Yeah, MZKB, give us that update, dude. That's a very good question. We got Jessica G asking a really good question. I have a dream key and was at the parks yesterday. Placed a mobile order. Was not able to use my discount. It wasn't applying it, and there was no option to add it. Okay, there's Disney's in a weird position right now because we went to Lamplight Lounge yesterday, and Danny was like, "Well, how do we apply the key holder discount?" And the answer was, "Can you please write your 20-digit key holder number, and we'll apply it when we go back to the machine." Just from like the aspect of like that process happening every time a key comes up, that I feel like there needs to be another way. And then Jessica not being able to get her discount through mobile order, like what do you do?
I wonder
what do you? There's no answer. I think only answer.
I wonder if it did pull it and she didn't. So I will say, when I got my Dream Key discount from Bengal Barbecue when I placed my order on the first day of Magic Keys, it looked different, and it was like it was kind of faded. I took a screenshot of it. It was kind of faded and down at the bottom. So I'm not sure if maybe she didn't see it because it wasn't as prominent as it used to be. Maybe it did take it out and she just didn't know it. So that could also.
I also wonder if like you have to be the owner of the pass, because if you notice when you link other passes to your account, it says you are not considered the owner of this pass, but you can share it.
I can't. Okay, Mystery Bay signed my key on her pass.
No, on my account.
On her account,
I bought his pass under my account.
Let's rewind a little bit. You say. I'll let you say.
He was having trouble buying his key. So he's like, "Why don't you log in and buy it for me?" He was at Disneyland, and I was like, "Sure, I'll do that." And so he sent me his card. So I bought his pass under my account, my email address, and but it's his
and then
key.
She linked it to my app. On my app, Danny, I don't get a discount.
You're gonna have to fix that.
Only she gets the discount.
I don't know how we fix that.
Maybe Jessica G might be in the same boat. I don't know. But Jessica G, one thing we were told, screenshot your key. So if you have to, you can't do a mobile order, go to the standby, get the discount that way. Even though it sucks, but
now you can't do now we're complaining about doing mobile order. Now we're complaining we can't do mobile order and use our pass.
And there's no option to say like edit key or apply key. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't give me that option.
We got a super chat from Jackie Marquez who sends $5. It says the work orders to maintain the tram were ignored during the closure. The parts are so expensive that the trams are going to get completely replaced.
It's sad because we all love the trams and the nostalgia that comes with them, but I get it.
No, did you click review my order?
Yeah.
Because then it says
look
15. Click review my order.
Boom.
Oh, wow.
You only get the discount.
I get it. When I click review my order, it shows that.
And I can't even input a discount, dude. Yeah, I'm just... Okay, well, we'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
I think the trams are going to be completely replaced, like Jackie's saying. That seems to be the cheeseman that keeps getting hotter and hotter right now.
Yeah. We got a super chat
from Chris
for $10 that says, "Woo. We hope you had a great birthday, Mondo. It sure sounds like it." Up next, 100,000.
Oh my gosh, let's talk about Crystal and Chris right now, who really had a great weekend.
I know, they're over at Beyond Wonderland.
They're raving it up all weekend. Dang.
Thank you, Crystal and Chris. We're going to that 100, man. 100K.
Yeah.
Joanna Smith, any suggestions on getting a reservation to Blue Bite? I've been trying what feels like my whole life with no luck. If you can't get a reservation, the only thing I have a recommendation, and this has worked for like 4 people that have confirmed and told me, is you go right at 11 a.m. with your group that you're going to eat with. Mm-hmm. And the reason why, most of the time, right at 11, they do allow walk-ins. Most of the time. Not every day. I don't want to guarantee anything. But if they allow you to walk in, it'll be a lunch reservation and a right then, right there. So if your group's not with you, they will not. There's no like, oh, come back in 20 minutes. That's not how it works. You got to go boom right in. That is like pretty much your only luck or way to get lucky if you can't get a reservation. And it has worked for 4 people that have confirmed it to me. I've actually asked 2 times on my visits, and both times they said, yeah, you could, if you have your group with you, we could do it. I was like, no, I was just asking. Dole life though. I'm a cast member, and what I'm hearing, they are already working on the trams, but still no word when they will reopen. Hopefully soon, though. You know, the twist will be that they just keep the old tram. You know, the way Disney has gone, I think the more strong, likely scenario is that they just refurbish the old trams. And not, you know, the true answer would be go electric, which would be amazing in all aspects of that. But I just don't see it. But thank you, Doe Life Doe. Appreciate the kindness, man. Thank you for the insight. Let me see. I'm just reading through the comments. We got Joanna Smith. Any suggestion? Joanna. I hope that helped, Joanna. If that helps you, please let me know.
Yeah.
Please let me know.
Let us know.
Let me see.
All right, Mondo, we are about like 10 to 12 super chats behind. We got to catch up.
Okay, let me go. Happy to be Jack's mom dropping the fire. Went to Knott's this morning. Parking lot empty. Most rides were walk until 11. Everyone was at Disney using them keys. That was the plan, but I didn't confirm the rezo on the last webpage. Happy Speculation Sunday.
That is so easy to do. It's so easy. There's like a confirm and then confirm again. And that's so easy to do, like to forget to confirm it.
I've done that myself, actually, where I didn't confirm the very last, very, very bottom thing. And I walked up and they're like, you don't have a reservation. I was like, damn.
The devastation.
Sci FPV. Tram Plus incoming $10 a person each way. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. We also got
Don't
Disney
say
with Denise. Team #Bougie Block. My boyfriend saw your Magic Key picture and thought Mr. Toad was real. So last night he was looking for Mr. Toad behind the castle.
Oh my God.
It's funny that Disney with Denise says that, because there was a bunch of people that were waiting in line behind us that all thought that was a statue too, and they're like, "Where's the statue? I don't see the statue." And
I was gonna say, usually those like photo special moment things don't look as good as Mr. Toad looks in this one. They enhanced that image now on that.
They Photoshop.
Yeah.
Tiffany with the super chat. Hi, Mondo, Mr. B, and Danny. Mondo, I hope you had a great birthday. Had an amazing birthday. Thanks to Mystery Bay and Danny. Do you know if we need to make reservations for Magic Key Terrace dining? That's a good question, Danny. What do you think on that one?
No reservations are allowed. It is a walk-up only. So the moment you enter the park, you have to enter the virtual queue for the Magic Key Terrace. So it is like a little exclusive hangout. Disney's doing a really good job of driving people over there. Exclusivity always wins, fear of missing out. So we got lots of people trying to get in that wait list, and they're just waiting around in DCA for their wait list to pop up so they can head up there. So it's been working for Disney as far as keeping people at Disney California Adventure.
Yep, and driving the Magic Key holders to that location with like special things, special foods.
I could see them keeping and really plussing up the Magic Key Lounge with seasonal offerings. Have it like themed for Halloween. We got Christmas
Halloween
time
for sure, Danny. They're gonna have something Halloween, dude.
They're gonna have. I could even see them doing like selling exclusive popcorn buckets up there, or like special glow cubes. Like Disney's gonna really run with that idea, because it actually out of nowhere, like as a what do you call it? Legacy Pathfinder Lounge, it did nothing. But like with this, it's like crazy.
Yeah, because nobody wants to be like, oh, I'm a happy legacy pass holder. No, I'm not. I'm not at all. Alfresco Tasting was a ghost town for a long time. I just want to throw that out there. And them doing that Magic Key thing has turned that around big time. Big time. We got Jackie with the question. What up, Mondo, Mystery Bay, and Danny just coming in wanted to say hi. I'm so ready for the spooky season.
Me too.
What are you looking forward to the most? Oogie Boogie?
Oh,
Halloween Horror Nights?
Is this
Scary Farm.
Boy Mom Bakery?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been started following you because Mondo recommended you to me, and your posts are so adorable.
What are you looking for the most?
Okay, Oogie Boogie Bash. I'm looking forward to see the new villains. It looks like they were hinted to some Sid, which honestly Mondo was talking about like the
Danny too. We've been talking about Sid for a while.
Danny and Mondo wanted Sid. They wanted actually scary stuff at Oogie Boogie, and like Sid is so scary. So that's what I was looking forward to. HHN, I'm looking forward to The Exorcist. I'm just hoping that maze isn't too strong of a puke smell, or else it's really gonna smell like puke coming from me. And then Scary Farm, I just miss the fog the most. I just miss the fog. Like the fog scares me the most out of anything because what are those guys that run in the street?
The pigs.
No. The pigs.
Well, the sisters.
No, the
sisters.
Sliders. The guys that are on the knees.
The sliders. No, but the sisters. What were they called?
The pig twins, like some kind of pig twins.
I think they were called the sisters. They went so hard in 2019.
The pig twins are so cool, and you just know, like from Instagram, they're just cool people. And then when you see them,
the Sinatra sister, I forgot what they were called.
They're like pig Sinatra twins, something like that. I don't know. Let me look.
Mazu Fool with the super chat. Thank you, Mazu Fool. Going Labor Day weekend trip using tips for boarding groups, the Grand Californian and Magic Keys to make it magical for the family. Thank you all, dude. You are set up for a perfect trip, my friend. Definitely have the world clock when you're getting your boarding groups. That is like the key to success with boarding groups. Cookie J with the super chat. Can we do an update on best parking? Oh my, Cookie J, as soon as this speculation is over, I have a video that will be dropping, and I'll tell you where the best parking is. It's like 6 minutes. It's probably going to be your favorite video of the day.
Well, let's be clear.
I'm from NorCal coming next weekend. I want to be there for Rope Drop Saturday. What time does Pixar Pals open? Anaheim Hotel. You guys rock. What do you think, Danny?
I would say if you're coming early, probably do the Toy Story parking lot. If you're wanting to be there like for Rope Drop. The parking structure is really just kind of hit and miss sometimes. Like I don't like the mystery of the parking structure because you can't like turn a corner and see what you're coming up against. Like if you've entered the point of no return of the parking structure, you're committed. You're stuck.
There's no way out. You got to take the loss.
Yeah, you got to take the loss. So it's really kind of anxiety inducing, if that makes sense. If you're trying to meet a deadline. So at least with the Toy Story parking lot, you can pull up on Harbor Boulevard and check it out, see what's going on, see how far backed up it is. And maybe even if the lines are really long to turn left from Harbor, maybe go ahead another light, U-turn, and then turn right into Toy Story parking lot. There's like alternative ways to make your way shorter over there. So as far as access quick, Toy Story parking lot's better. It's the part where Toy Story falls apart is the late night return.
Yeah.
So it's like good if Toy Story is great if you're gonna not spend the whole day there. So if you're gonna go for a morning shift, be there at 8, leave at like 4, 5, 6
Toy
even.
Story all day.
Toy Story. But if you're gonna be there, like if you're gonna enter the park a little later, like you want to come in at 10 a.m., then do the Mickey and Friends. Why can't I think today?
I just want to say, Cookie J, if you're trying to come super early, you do Anaheim Hotel. Straight up. Pay $20, $25 at Anaheim Hotel. You can't beat that. Matt McGuire, what is the best drink at Tasting Lab? None of them. Go to Lamplight Lounge. go to Hollywood Lounge. Go to Bayside Brewery. Go even get a margarita in Pacific Wharf, dude.
Honey Buzz is the best.
We got Ivan with a question. Can you use your magic key to get free parking at downtown? Let's say I park in Mickey and Friends and check in and out of the theme park and go into downtown Disney. The answer is no, Ivan. they will charge you so fast for all that time you spend in Simba parking lot, dude. Do not do that. Just stay in Mickey and Friends and go to downtown Disney. That's like but you have to have a reservation for the day, and you still have to go into one of the parks, or else you'll get penalized. So there's a lot of variables to that one.
Yeah. We got a question in the chat from ADGO that says, "Does Disney have car charging stations? And if yes, where are they located?"
Oh, this is a question for Danny.
Good question right there, Danny.
They located in all the parking lots. Simba parking lot has them. Mystery Bay said that Toy Story has a ton of them. And the Mickey and Friends parking structure has a ton of them. So and Pixar Pals has some too, but I don't know that guests have access to that anymore. I think cast members exclusively use that level of the parking structure. So I don't know, but as far as Mickey and Friends, they got a lot. They got quite a bit. So.
What were you going to say, Mr. Bay?
I just wanted to go back to that one question that was asking if you can park at Mickey and Friends and then go to downtown Disney. If you do that, make sure you go into the park and scan your ticket in, or else you're going to get a penalty for not going into Disneyland.
Yeah.
So if you have a reservation and you use your magic key to park at Mickey and Friends and only go to downtown Disney, try to just scan your key in, because you will get a penalty, and you can't get 3 in like what, a 60-day period?
90 day.
No, 60 days.
No, it's 90.
It's 90?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And then you get screwed for 30 days.
Yeah.
We got Park Hoppin' Duo with the super chat. Bum we couldn't get together for your B-Day, but glad you had a good one, dude. Looking forward to lots of adventures in the future. We miss all of you guys. Thank you, Crystal and Nick.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you guys, too, for hitting 1,000.
Your birthday was very chill, you know?
I wanted the chillest of birthdays.
I was planning for the last, 2 months, I was trying to plan, a big party. I was like, why don't we go to California Adventure? Grand...
Daddy, no, that ain't me.
Grand Californian.
She wanted to go to Beverly Hills.
I was like, let's go here.
What was Beverly Hills fancy restaurant? You're crazy.
I can't remember. Madre de Dios.
Hey, just say we got a massage. We got a massage in Compton, okay?
Mama por
They did a great job.
And Mondo got to play Magic. I mean, that's like...
Mondo got to play Magic on his birthday. We went to a steakhouse, racked up a bill, so high.
I had banana pudding. Banana pudding is my favorite.
That in my life.
Banana pudding is my favorite. I had banana pudding again today because we had so much.
Got a massage. Yeah.
We got Luis with the super chat. What is the monthly payments and down payment for the 2 passes? Let's hear the elote.
It's $174, I think.
No, $179 no matter what.
For a down payment, yeah.
Each pass has to be $179. There's no way around it. It has to be that amount.
I've been needing to sneeze. And I think the monthly payment for the top pass is $100-something a month. Then the second one below that is about $60 or $70. So.
Yeah, I'll go to it right now real quick. I'll show you guys.
You gotta log in.
So. Oh, I gotta log in.
You gotta log in.
Look, I can't get.
You gotta log in.
Look,
or it won't show you.
Hey, the lowest one sold out. The lowest. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're kidding.
I won't log in right now. I can't log in.
All right.
But,
So the top pass is $101.67 with a $179 down payment.
Okay, there we go. This is a great question, Danny, and I think this is it. We're gonna jump right into it. Denise. Can you park hop with the key? Because I tried reserving both parks and it only let me do Disney all day or DCA all day. This is all right, everybody. We're about to fire up Speculation Sunday. We're only going to talk about Disneyland from now on. Denise, this is probably the best question of the day right here. Let's fire it up, Danny. Go into it, dude.
Yeah. So it's probably not the fault of people, because if you look at it just off when you're booking it. It looks like you're only booking one park, especially if you were used to, like we all were, booking ticket reservations, right? Because we all had been buying tickets before. Yep. And the ticket reservations, you had to have a hopper, you had to have a single day, whatever you were going to do. So when you look at it this way, on this website, just off first glance, it looks like you're just booking one park. But if you look at the fine print, it actually, on the reservations page, it actually bullet points how reservations work for each type of ticket. So it'll say single day ticket or single park ticket. it'll say park hopper ticket, and then it says magic key. And if you read the bullet point for the magic key, it actually specifically says that every magic key reservation is a hopper. And you're only picking, when you're picking the park, you're only picking the park that you're starting in. But if you plan on coming after 1 o'clock, it doesn't really matter what park you pick because you can literally start wherever you want. And it doesn't matter if you had DCA, you don't have to scan in to DCA first after 1 and then go over to Disneyland like they said you were originally. You can just go wherever you want. So 1 o'clock is like the big deal breaker. So like if 1 o'clock happens, you can just go wherever. So if you're planning on coming in the afternoon, your park of choice really makes no difference. Just pick whatever's available. But if you're trying to get into that park before noon, then you got to make sure you pick the one you want to start in. But every magic key for every level of magic key reservation is a park hopper just by default. You don't have to do anything to make it that way.
And that is a change that literally happened on the date of Magic Keys going for sale, and they told nobody. They still haven't said nothing publicly. Magic Keys and the changes, I kind of wish they kept us in the loop, Danny.
I think there was like super fine print that said you can enter either park after 1. I think Danny just read like...
No. We read it multiple times that said, if you choose DCA, you must clock in DCA before you head to Disneyland.
No, but if
after 1.
We broke it all down.
Yeah, we read it verbatim.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that was coming from the fine print that they read. The star.
Mondo, I've gotten like 3 comments in the chat about my background. Some people think it's the Amazon. Some people
it is Amazon. Amazon Prime.
Some people think it's the 100-acre wood, Winnie the Pooh. Why don't you tell them what it is?
That background that Danny got is a tree of life, all the way in Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom. No better backdrop for Danny than Animal Kingdom. He loves Animal Kingdom with all his heart. So, but that tree right there that you're seeing from Danny's background is beautiful. It's stunning in person. The whole tree bark is literally animals. You can't tell from this photo, but there's I think hundreds of animals and insects and all sorts of stuff throughout the tree. It's beautiful. Even the tree barks. Like one of the tree barks is a shark that I remember.
It almost looks like Grandmother Willow.
Yeah.
From Pocahontas.
The
abuelita tree.
It's 145 feet tall.
It's just huge. It's just huge. That's all I'm going to say. Takara Sadler with the super chat. This is why I love watching you guys. Love your Five Fires community, and it shows. I only watch you guys in Ordinary Adventure. Thank you for all that you do. Love you guys.
Aww,
5 Fires for
thanks.
Takara. Thank you, Takara.
We love Ordinary Adventures, too. They're great.
I think they're back finally. They've been on a cruise, and all I keep hearing is how much money you could save and have an amazing trip.
I want to go.
All the stuff they provided info-wise is going to help so many people do cruises right now.
Can we go for the community, you know? For the community.
Danny, what I want to talk about when it comes down to Disneyland, the main thing that's coming up soon is the transition into Halloween. There's been a lot of bunting, a lot of Halloween displays on like the tree lights and all that stuff coming alive. We still have no word. We probably won't when the big Mickey Pumpkin's going to drop. But a lot of the stuff that's coming soon, which is this freaking Friday, Halloween time at Disneyland. My favorite thing, I know this might sound ridiculous, but it's the Dapper Dance. I'm so hyped for the Dapper Dance. They bring so much magic to the mornings of Disneyland all the way throughout the midday. To hear them just singing all the Halloween tunes, and they get on the horse carriage too and sing songs. It's just awesome. Haunted Mansion Holiday, I'm also excited to see Jack Skellington and the new gingerbread house that's going to be built.
I'm so stoked about that gingerbread house.
And also, we're going to have a special Halloween fireworks show this year. That has never been done during regular park guest time. They've only done this fireworks show during Mickey's Halloween party, which is a paid event, just like Oogie Boogie Bash. Now for the most part, general public guests that are paying ticket or Magic Key holders, we can now watch this awesome fireworks show on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
Yeah, I mean, a long time ago when this fireworks show first debuted, it was just for regular guests. But then they started making Mickey's Halloween Party, and then they put it inside the party, so it was no longer available to guests anymore unless they paid. So this is a return back to the OG days.
Yep. And the last time that they did those Halloween fireworks was in 2008. That was the last time. What are you most excited for Halloween time at Disneyland, Danny?
Normally I like all the food that they've got going on. They usually got a really great foodie guide, but we just haven't got that yet from Disney unless they're dropping it this week. I know that their staffing is a little bit shortened right now. They're not really back to full menus at every single location, so maybe that's really affecting their ability to make like a true foodie guide for Halloween. So I'm looking forward to Halloween Screams because I love that fireworks show. I think it's really fun, especially over by It's a Small World. It's a really great place to watch this show. And I'm excited too for Haunted Mansion Holiday. I want to see the gingerbread house since it's that special 30-year anniversary where they're taking little bits and pieces of all the different gingerbread houses over the years and making one kind of Frankenstein gingerbread house. So.
Yup. One thing too, California Adventure, people need to be aware. On days that Oogie Boogie Bash is going to be celebrated, you can only be there till 6 p.m., everybody. I feel like that hasn't really been emphasized enough, but for all the key holders that are doing your reservations for DCA or Disneyland, come September 3rd or September 9th and on, because that's when it starts. Oogie Boogie Bash is going to close down Disney California Adventure at 6. So Disneyland is going to get pretty crowded during that time.
Yeah.
And the show that we're watching right now, this fireworks show, this is the Mickey's. This is Howl Scream? What is it called?
No.
Halloween Screams.
Halloween Scream. There we go. I wanted to show this. They have Jack Skellington right there.
Wait, this is not a party, right?
No. This is going to be
just what happens like in Halloween time that you get to see.
At
right?
Friday, Saturday, Sundays this year.
Okay, because I was going to say I remember seeing this, but I never went to the Mickey's Halloween party.
Yeah, this was the paid event, but now you could just do it Friday, Saturday, Sundays.
That's what I remember, yeah.
It's going to be cool, everybody. I don't want to spoil it all. Danny, let's get down to business. Let me do a couple super chats real quick. I don't want to miss out. We got Ricardo with the super chat. Happy belated birthday. I even spent my birthday this week at San Diego. Had a blast and ended my day today at Downtown Disney. Fired up. Happy birthday, Ricardo. Hope you had an awesome week, man.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Thank you for the super chat, Ricardo. We got Rob Bear with the super chat. Do you know when the Disneyland app opens for reservations for restaurants like Blue Bayou? Thanks for all your input. It really helps. Rob, as far as I know, the only time I've heard people get lucky with Blue Bayou is 3 a.m. And I know that sounds ridiculous, and I hate saying that to people, but that's literally when I hear people get reservations for Blue Bayou. Like, I hate to tell people to, like, stay up at 3 a.m, but, dude, that's how it goes down for Blue Bayou res. But I hope you get it, Rob. I was saying earlier, if you don't get lucky and you go to Disneyland because, your reservation comes up, go at 11 o'clock and see if you could get a walk-in if it's possible. You know what I mean? But have your full group with you. Jay Walker with the super chat. Jay says, Amanda, Mitri, babe, and Danny, you guys have a good night. Keep up the good work. I love your channel. Love you guys. Happy birthday to you, by the way. Dude, Jay,
oh
get
my
well,
God.
my friend.
Thanks,
Seriously, saying a prayer for you, my friend. Seriously.
Thank
Thank you, Jay. Speedy recovery, full recovery. You will be in our hearts, Jay.
I think he meant to say Mondo, not Amanda. Aww,
It's okay.
yeah.
It's okay. Not a big deal. Not a
That's
big
so
deal.
sad.
Sergio says, trams already run on biofuel. No need to change to electric, as that would not be feasible and would actually cost Disney more money. See, that's what I was saying earlier. I was saying on parts and infrastructure, as those trams would weigh a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an issue with Universals, and they still haven't
Yeah.
done their full electric tram fleet at all. They haven't got there yet. It's a long process to just transition to electric. It doesn't, like, just because there's just a lot that goes behind it. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but thank you, Sergio, for that insight. We got Benny Bermudez with the big super chat. Benny, I do not see a comment. I will look for it, but thank you for the kindness. Disney Mom dropping $4.99. Have you heard any way to upgrade existing ticks other than in the park? I don't go till 9:18, and Mama needs to make some reservations, man. That's very true.
Yeah.
Disney Mom, my suggestion, call it in.
Yeah.
That is, I've heard people upgrade through the phone. I don't know exactly how they did it, what process they went through, but through the phone is the best route to go, Disney Mom. Because I understand you better make those reservations as early as possible because there's some very big dates coming. And as you have seen, reservations sell out, Danny. Let's go into it, dude. Let's go into it. I'm going to bring up the calendar for reservations so we could all take a look. So the Dream Key, that's the one I'm going to go into right now. Let me put us to the side at the top. So the Dream Key, Danny, we're only going to talk about August right now. Oh, my Lanta, September 2. Woo! Okay, so we're on the Dream Key right now. Yesterday, the 28th, was completely booked out for keys. The 29th is completely booked out. Or actually, it doesn't even matter what key I look at. This goes for all keys, as they're all in the same Magic Key pool.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody from any key can make a reservation for the 29th now and the 5th. Surprisingly,
Wow.
the 5th.
That's surprising to me.
And
I'm so glad I made my reservation for the
and on Saturday,
It's not surprising, Mondo, 'cause like I told you, prior to the shutdown, Sundays were always the worst because that's the weekend day that's available for the cheaper passes.
so let's talk now, because we haven't talked Magic Key Talk in a minute. A lot of people, we were like, oh, I got to get all my Saturdays. If Saturday's not that important, you better get your Sundays.
Yeah.
Because Sundays is where a lot of the keys are opened up. Or there's 3 keys that have Sunday, essentially.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
3 out of the 4 keys have Sundays. 2 out of the 4 have more Sundays, and then of course the Dream Key has every day. But the Believe Key has a lot of Sundays, and then the Enchant Key has some Sundays. So Sunday in general is a more packed day, especially in September and October. So I would say if you have one of those passes and you can only go on the weekends and Sundays maybe your only day, book it ahead and save it and sit on it.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to say, Danny, since we're talking about keys, I'm going to post 2 videos after today's Speculation Sunday. Give us your thoughts on the first sold out Magic Key weekend, which was Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
How was your trip? Did you feel like overwhelmed? Too many key holders? Give us that walkthrough, or I'll let Mystery Bay go first. Give us your thoughts.
That was like our biggest fear, that key holders would kind of mess up the whole experience at Disneyland.
No, not mess.
No, because
what
I meant, like, it would make the lines longer all around. We thought that it would like overpack the crowds, especially on weekends, and we thought just because pass holders come out on the weekends, and now we're all there. But I was surprised. It felt busy. But it didn't feel like a block. It didn't feel like those days when the park would like stop. Remember, because there were days when the park would be so packed that it would stop. You couldn't go in the park, period, whether you were trying to buy a ticket or not. Remember? It didn't feel that busy. It didn't feel that busy at all. It probably felt like a 7 out of 10 pack meter. Wouldn't you say?
All right, I'm gonna give my experience real quick. Or no, I'll let Danny go.
But we didn't do rides, so I can't compare the wait times because we didn't really do rides.
We did a lot of rides.
What?
Sonic was too chicken. He was too chicken.
Yeah. So Mondo and I did what we noticed with with keys being back in play, the lines were there for food and snacks and shopping, and the lines were not there for the attractions. So we had long lines for a lot of new food and drinks that people hadn't had a chance to try yet, like over at Adorable Snowman's Treats. Um, some of the beer carts, like over Bayside Brews. Those where you saw the long lines. I went on Incredicoaster. It would have been a 10-minute wait, but we waited a little bit longer since Mondo wanted that front row. Basically, a 10-minute wait was like 5 minutes. And then if you, I went on the Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, and I waited for one cycle, and I was on the next one. So it was like, and this was a sold out day, midday after 1 p.m. when people can pop. So it did start picking up in the evening. More people started coming. We have to take into account too that when we were there yesterday, it was 91 degrees, and a lot of people probably were waiting for it to cool off a little bit because it was really hot. So, but I think with reservations, like Mondo said earlier in this live, Disney really likes the control of seeing how it goes. They could just be testing it out. You know, they did a number of reservations that they gave out for this first weekend, and they wanted to see how it went. Well, it was successful in my opinion. It was an enjoyable experience still for everyone who was there. I didn't feel like it felt any different from one of the days that had a lot of ticket goers going to it. It felt pretty normal. So I feel like Disney's really kind of focusing in on this reservation stuff, and they're kind of honing in and see what's going on. Because I feel like Disney could eventually too, like Mondo was saying, maybe do a little bait and switch with us. Like all the positive vibes go out for how great these sold out days were for the Magic Keys, and then everyone buys a Magic Key, and then bam, the reservations are like full, and it's a bad experience. we could get some of that action going on. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But
so I want to say this now, and we all know Disneyland is all about patterns and trends, even on their end, what they do.
The staff.
Disneyland created this extremely low capacity experience when they reopened, and people fell in love with this 5-minute wait, do whatever you want to do, experience the whole park in 10 hours, 8 hours. And guess what? That spread through the social medias, and then people started coming, and guess what happened? The lines went crazy when the social distancing was still in place. For the most part, Disneyland still gets pretty busy, where like stuff is like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, whatever, you know. I was telling Danny, maybe Disneyland is doing a model of their reopening where the keys are sold out and it's not that bad of an experience at the parks. Like, wow, it's still 10-minute waits for everything, you know? Because my experience of California Adventure on Saturday was incredible. I was scared to kind of go to a sold out Magic Key day for both parks, which was Saturday, this past Saturday. The keys were sold out. You couldn't make a reservation if you wanted to. But you know what? The food lines had bigger waits than all the rides. And I'm not like saying that in a mean way or anything. That was just the case. Like I had to wait like 30 minutes to get a adorable snowman treats, and Incredicoaster was like walk on. Right, Danny?
Yeah.
Danny, I think he walked on Emotional Whirlwind.
We walked on to pretty much
But if you wanted a Michelada, you got to wait 20 minutes, dude.
Swinging.
Yeah. So, we even walked on the Pixar Pal Around swinging side, literally walked on. And
there's a mild wait for this.
To me, that says the key holders are back. They're just trying to have a nice time, enjoy the environment, the good vibes, the food, the snacks, have a Michi, you know, because that's what key holders do. It's not always about, I'm going to do every single ride that I can. No. And I think the most common phrase that I have heard at the parks and talking to all our friends and peoples now that have keys is I'll do that next time. Like, oh, Danny, did you get your boarding groups? Hell no, I'll do rides whenever I can. You know what I mean? It's like the mentality and the habits are now switching back to locals compared to the casual guest, which was the previous with buying tickets. The whole landscape has changed of how people visit the parks now. As much as Disneyland wants to be this tourist destination, which it is, but locals are the ones that go every day and in the bunches. And they know that. They are the ones that spend money. I will always say that. Locals, they spend money.
I will say,
I saw people with Spirit jerseys again in their hands. Yeah. You never saw that during ticket sales.
It felt nice to leave the park at 5. That's all I wanted to say. It felt really nice to leave the park at 5 and not at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midnight when your dogs are barking and you just can't even take another step. But we left and there was no line to get in to wait for a bus to go to Toy Story. There was no line for anything. It was amazing. But I like leaving the park early. That's why I'm like a person that goes to sleep at like 8 or 9 o'clock. I'm done. So now that we can like leave early and go to work the next day, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, instead of having that like feeling of like I gotta be there open and close, make my $150 worth it.
I paid like $150 is a lot, man.
What were we gonna say, Danny?
I was gonna say we got a lot of super chats, but I don't have access to them anymore.
It's okay. I got it. We got Alan with the super chat. Wanted to thank you all for the great information and entertainment y'all put out. I look forward to Speculation Sunday every week. I got the Believe key, and I also got a gold pass with Universal. Dude, you are set up for a good Halloween and a good Christmas, my friend. Yeah. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate your support of Speculation Sunday. We got Clay with the super chat. Clay, I do not see a comment, but thank you for the $4.99. Appreciate the kindness. Alan following up a super chat. I made the mistake of not using an existing ticket towards my magic key. Is there anything I could do with it? Refund, use it for someone else? Thanks again. You could always use it for somebody else. If it's just a single day ticket, even though if it has your name, it's irrelevant. It's about the photo that they take when you use your ticket. Yeah. That's what links you to your pass, not the name. The name's irrelevant. Refund, not going to happen. Disney don't do refunds on tickets. We got a super chat from Darlene Roberts. No hate on Beverly Hills. Darstar lives here. No. My birthday, I felt like Beverly Hills sushi or whatever. What was it?
Oh, it was Mexican food.
Beverly Hills Mexican food. It's just like something that's not me. No hate on Beverly Hills. I love to go to Beverly Hills and dine any day of the week. But on my birthday, I wanted to do something that's like something that I like to do. That like, you know what I mean? Like
you would have liked it.
I would have had to dress up, be all bougie.
You still had to dress up for the dinner that you chose at the steakhouse.
I just wore pants.
That's all you had to do for the Beverly Hills place. Nick said you would have liked it. Okay.
Darstar, tell us a good couple spots for Beverly Hills. I would love your input. I know you like eating good.
We're going to go to Madre por Dios, I think it's called, which is supposed to be like a fun party spot. Okay, it's not like a bougie spot. It's just like a fun party spot. And they don't want you wearing basketball shorts. Okay.
Super chat. You missed my other super chat from Jay. What? Did I miss it?
No. He just.
It was just I'm slow. Yeah, I'm slow, Jay. I'm sorry. I apologize, my friend. I'm catching up, though. Hold on. Let me see. I got to catch up myself. Here we go. Yeah. We got Big Joe. Oh, damn. Yo, Big Joe. Big Joe, I love you, brother. What up, Mondo, Mystery Bay, and Danny? Fire Nation in the house. Let's go. Woo! Dude, hope you're having an awesome night tonight, Joe. Appreciate it. Dude, I can't wait to hang out again. Man.
We got a super chat from Trejo2006 who sends $5 and says, hello, guys. If I go on a Tuesday and DCA closes at 6 p.m. for Oogie Boogie Bash, should I start at DCA and then go to Disneyland for Disneyland or Disneyland to DCA?
My opinion, definitely start at DCA on a Oogie Boogie Bash Day because all the people that are at Disneyland, you best believe they're going to park hop to DCA to try to do Cars, Mission Breakout, Avenger Campus.
That last little bit.
Yeah, and you know, like from like 2 to 6, it's going to be crazy, dude. And then when you go to Disneyland, I predict it won't be that bad. And then once 6 o'clock comes, all the crowds are going to Disneyland. So Disneyland might get a little crazy after 6. So when you park off from 1 to 6 on an Oogie Boogie Bash Day to Disneyland, you're looking good.
Yeah.
That's actually a good plan. Very good plan. Thank you, Trejo. We got Tiffany with the super chat. I used to work at It's Tough to Be a Bug. I miss that show. It's actually kind of scary in DCA. And there was a much smaller version of the Tree of Life in the queue. Do you remember that, Danny?
Yes and no. So if you guys ever watched the movie Bug's Life, the whole movie takes place on an island with a tree on it, and that's where their ant hill's at. And so when you were waiting in line, they actually recreated the island with the tree on it. So they just recreated the movie or they recreated that section of the movie for the ride. But It's Tough to Be a Bug show actually started in Florida underneath this tree. So all the roots and everything, when you were underground and It's Tough to Be a Bug, they were from this tree. They just replicated those at DCA because, I guess, they already made the same style of ride system, so they just make it all the same. But that ride was designed for this park, so it fits underneath that tree. They kind of just put it in DCA, like where it was at, really. So
it's so crazy to think, Danny, that a whole land just got wiped out, dude. Bugs Land. It had a theater. It had like 5 rides. I can't even think anymore. It had so much to it. Gone. Avenger Campus.
Mystery makes to watch Bugs Life again. It's been too long.
Mr. Asparagus. Nice meeting you. For your information, Frightfully Fun Parade times 7:50, 10:05. So there's 2 showings of that for Oogie Boogie Bash. And do you guys have a clue why Disneyland reduced hours starting in October? And can our son Jonah get a fire punch? Fire punch!
Hey, Jonah.
What's up, Jonah? Hope you have a fine fires of a Sunday.
That's a cute little emoji, too. Like, his icon is adorable.
My opinion, staffing. Straight up. Staffing. That's my answer to Disneyland getting reduced.
Yeah.
It can't be more than that, in my opinion. Staffing. I'm not even going to go into it. I'm just going to say staffing. But thank you, Mr. Asparagus. Amazing profile photo. Joe Badia with the super chat. Going to Oogie Boogie Bash September 11th. Coming from Phoenix. Hope to see you guys there. I will actually be there, my friend Joe. Safe travels that day, dude. Try to show up at 3 so you can hit the park before Oogie Boogie Bash starts. Let me see. I'm just trying to catch up right now, Danny. Trying to catch up.
Let's see.
Oh, man. I was way behind. Hoya 0415. A disadvantage to not having a physical magic key is you have to write your magic key number at sit-down restaurants to get your discount. I don't know what Disneyland's going to do about that. You know what would solve everything? A magic band. Straight up.
Yeah. Because that's what they do in Florida. They just tap your magic band.
They bring that little phone and they go, boop, here's your discount. Oh,
Yeah.
you want to charge the credit card on your magic band? Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much.
It's not just the writing it down aspect. It's also, like, that's your magic key number, and then you don't want to lose that receipt. You have to, like, rip it up and make sure,
Yeah. We got Micho Libre with the super chat. Can you book a virtual queue at noon without being in the park yet? Happy late birthday, 5 fires. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Micho Libre. So can you book a virtual queue at noon without being in the park yet? The answer is no. If you are doing a boarding group, that's what I think he means by virtual queue. If you're trying to do a boarding group for Rise or Web Slingers, you must be signed into a theme park Disneyland or California Adventure. 7 a.m. is the only one where you could just be from home or wherever you would like, hotel, stuff like that.
I'm so glad you don't have to be in the park.
And just as a reminder for boarding groups, if you start at Disneyland, you cannot get a web slinger. You have to get Rise. You start at DCA, you have to get web slinger at 7 a.m. And if you don't use your boarding group by 12, you are just stuck with that boarding group. You can cancel a boarding group. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. So if you're like, I don't want to do web slinger anymore, I'd rather do Rise and try to get Rise, you got to cancel your web slinger to then have that open slot at 12 o'clock for your Rise of the Resistance.
Because you can only hold one boarding group at a time.
Yup. Yeah. Luis with the super chat. Once again, late to the last. Dude, you are not late, my friend. You are not late.
Thanks
Sergio with the super chat. I was at the park today. The wait times were under 40 minutes, except Rise. Rise. That was closed until 1:30. Had a boarding group since 7 a.m. Missed out. Oh, my Lanta. Dude, that sucks. It seems like Rise has been kind of struggling lately, right?
I don't know. It seems like it's had some downtime issues.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Ooh.
We got Shrine with the question. I have a dream key. I made a reservation for Labor Day. I put it as Disneyland all day. How do I set it up on park hop option?
Oh.
Or can I always park hop no matter what the option? Dude, Danny, Disney needs to put something out there, dude.
Yeah.
It needs to be.
Can you let them know again, Danny?
It needs to be clear. Like it's like I said. There's 3 paragraphs on the reservation page that indicate what you need to do for your specific ticket media, and there's one for Magic Key. I want you to pull it up, Mondo, if you can right now, just so we can show people on the screen what it says.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I can
go to the terms and conditions, huh?
No, you just go to. Dang, you know what? I might have to just pull it up on mine and send you a screenshot.
Here, I'll go to the website right now.
Because the only way you can access that is when you go to book a reservation.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so hold on. But go ahead and keep up with the super chats, and I'll
Here it is, right here.
Oh, you got it? Right here, Danny. Let me make it. It says, let me put this up a little.
But that's contradictory right there, because that makes you think you need to have one.
Here we go. Magic key holders who have park reservations for both theme parks, they still haven't even fixed their website. This is incorrect information. I'm not even going to read it.
Yeah, as I said, don't read it. Don't read it. It's
bad. They got to update. Dude, that's so confusing. If you're reading the website, you're like, wait.
That's what I did.
Do I need to make a reservation for Park Hopper? Or am I just doing all day DCA? I bet you there's some people that are just staying at DCA and didn't know they could park hop.
I know. I messaged Crystal and Chris, and I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't get Park Hopper. Like, what am I supposed to do?" And they're like, "It's okay." Okay.
The answer, though, Shrine, right now, every reservation on a key is a Park Hopper. Is a Park Hopper. We got Darlene Roberts with the super chat. You guys are funny. There's a lot of really good restaurants that aren't that fancy that you guys would really enjoy. I was just teasing.
Yeah.
I want to do a fancy one.
We're gonna do that one. I just didn't want
to do it for my birthday. This
is why, I can't plan anything for his birthday.
Darlene says
it's gonna be him.
I'm gonna have to cancel one of my reservations, and I'll book it again, and I'll take a screenshot.
All right, thanks, Danny. Darlene says you can pop into Beverly Hills on your way home from Universal, take side streets to get there, and then hop on the freeway to get home. Ooh. Send me some recommendations, Darstar.
Yeah, because you're going to Universal this week. We should.
I'm going back. I'm going back soon. Jody says I tried the Michelada for the first time this trip, thanks to watching you guys drink them. It was so good. Thanks for taking a pic with my crazy family. My kids hunted you down on Instagram for me. Aww. Thank you, Jody. Hope you enjoyed that Michelada. I enjoyed one Michelada this week from Carla and Kiko, and it hit the spot. I couldn't go to 2 Micheladas. On a hot day, Micheladas are great, but there's a limit to how great they are, because then you get dehydrated and you feel like crap.
They bought me a Michelada too, but I couldn't finish it. It's just, it messes up my stomach with the tomato and the alcohol.
Beatrice asks, how early can you arrive for Oogie Boogie Bash? The answer is 3 o'clock, Beatrice. So if you show up to Disney, whatever parking you do, at 2, then you could go in the park literally at 3, and you could be dressed in your outfit, so you could be ready to go. You don't even have to leave to come back in at 6. you could just get your wristband because they're going to scan you in, and you get your wristband, and you're good to go. So from 3 to 11. So that's a lot of Disney.
You can get your wristband at 3. You don't have to wait
at 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
You just have to go to the front entrance again. You have to go to the
Gotcha.
front.
All right, Mondo, I sent you a screenshot of the screen when you're picking your reservations.
Yep, got it right here.
The problem is that the paragraphs are on top, and so you have to scroll by them to get to the calendar, but no one reads it. They just go right to the calendar, and they bypass all that, and then they don't see that what the actual section for Magic Key Pass says.
I didn't even know this was a thing, dude. Okay.
This is literally the section right above the calendar before you scroll down.
I'm gonna open it right now, Danny. All right, so we are on it. What you'll need for your visit. Let me make this bigger.
And then if you scroll down to the Magic Key Pass area.
The Magic Key. Oh, here we go. So it says Magic Key hold. I'm gonna highlight this so we could all know what we're reading. Okay. It says Magic Key holders will be able to make a reservation for one or both parks, subject to park availability for the date they select below. Magic Key holders who have a park reservation for both parks Magic Key holders who have a park reservation for both parks on the same day and arrive after 1 p.m. may start their visit at either park. Please check the park hours and calendars for the most up-to-date, as you can start earlier at later dates.
At this time is all that's necessary right now, and that's the main sentence they need to bold, but they don't do it.
Here we go. At this time, a park reservation is not required after the first park. However, reservation requirements are subject to change. Please note the ability to visit the other park will be subject to the park's capacity limitations. Nothing in here makes me feel like if I just do all day Disneyland, we'll be a park hopper.
Yeah, it's right there at this time.
Yeah.
That at this time sentence is the only thing that's saving us right now. So right now at this time, it's saying that a reservation is not required for the second park. But then it's saying at a future date, they may change that and you'll have to book both parks. Ooh. So they just spent all that time explaining to you that you need to make a reservation for both parks. But then they cancel it all out with the last sentence that says, at this time, you don't need that. Yep. So they may just remove that last sentence whenever they decide to implement that. But maybe, like Mondo was saying, they wanted to have a smooth rollout of Magic Key. So, but I feel like if they keep changing the reservations on people, they're going to get confused because they're already way confused. I mean, half the people who have a Magic Key think they can only book 4 reservations every 90 days, when in actuality it's just 4 at a time or 6 at a time, whatever. Like, I can't even tell you the number of DMs all of us have gotten about, I can only have 6 reservations in 90 days. I can't book any more. And it's like, no, book more once you use them. But like Disney doesn't do a good job of explaining it, so people don't know.
We got MTBG Money with the super chat. I did not see a comment. I'll look out for it though, but I see it. Thanks for taking a pic with my kids on Thursday. They were on the hunt for you. Thank you, MTBG Money. Let me see. One thing to note, Danny is like the superstar on really mentioning this. As soon as you walk into whatever park you do, get your other reservation, because once they scan you into the theme park, you can now make a new reservation that you just used. Yeah. And get in a habit, as Danny's been saying that. Get in a habit. As soon as you walk in, you're like, okay, what day do I need? Boom. And keep on going on your trip. Instead of like, I'll figure it out what reservation I need. No. Reservations could disappear, as we're seeing already. Make your reservation that you want.
Yeah.
Rosalinda with a super chat. Sub 5 fires. We wanted to upgrade our single day tickets to Magic Keys. Couldn't do it online. We bought them anyways. Then next day went to the ticket booth and got refunds for tickets, no problem. Refunds are possible. Fire punch. Dang, that's new to me. That's new to me.
Thanks, honestly, for sharing that because I have a ticket that I don't know what to do with. Like,
Get
do I
that
give it to somebody? Do I just get a refund? I'm gonna get a refund.
Rosalina, seriously, thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I just want to say this because I keep hearing it. So there's a lot of really pissed off California resident ticket people, and it seems like it's just growing because people think, because on the app it was literally telling people they could upgrade even though they can't. So people are going to the ticket booths and expressing their frustrations with the California resident because it was released right before the keys got released. So a lot of people bought those tickets and then realized, wow, I can't upgrade this to. I spent $250 and I can't upgrade it to a key. If it's not a good feeling.
Yeah.
And maybe things change in the near future. I don't know. But I just want to say that frustration was growing big time. And I keep hearing that chisme out there in the world.
Because now we got the keys.
We got the keys. Let me see. I'm just going real quick.
We got a lot of super chats still.
Steve 808 Smiles. I have a reservation for Blue Bayou and Jazz Kitchen. Dude, I forgot all about Jazz Kitchen, man. I rarely hear Jazz Kitchen talk. And wondering how spread apart the tables are. I remember the tables packed together before. Yeah. Okay, Blue Bayou, it is packed in there now. They have fully packed that thing.
Yeah, and Jazz Kitchen packed too.
Oh, it's packed. I was going to say, I don't know. Danny might know. So there you go. Steve 808 Smile. Whatever you remember 2019 before, it looks like that again.
The nice part is, though, is Jazz Kitchen has a pretty big patio space upstairs and downstairs. So if you're more comfortable Rona-wise for eating in outdoor fresh air, that's very possible at Jazz Kitchen. Obviously not possible at all at Blue Bayou.
We got Pete Espinoza. He's having issues with Oga's Cantina availability. Pete, dude, I'm just saying, you really want to go to Oga's? Go at like 9 in the morning and you'll be able to get some Oga's. Yeah. As a walk-in standby virtual queue where you screenshot the QR code at the entrance. People have been having huge success with that. It is weird drinking at 10 a.m., but hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, as they say.
It's not weird at all.
It's not weird
in
Patu.
It's not weird at all.
Mondo, we got a question in the chat about the special dessert party going on during Oogie Boogie Bash. They want to know what time they're supposed to report over there. Do we know if Mystery Bay is going to be doing that when she goes?
No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't it sell out like in 2 seconds?
No, it did not sell out.
Oh, it
did not sell out. You know what? I'll bring that info up right now. Let's do it. So we got the time. I have the website up right now.
And while Mondo's bringing that up, we got a super chat from Steph 2DF for $10. It says, if I have a reservation for October but want to get a key now, can I pay full price and keep my reservation in October? Nervous about having my res canceled and having to rebook around Halloween. This is a hard question, Steph, because from what we could tell, some people who upgraded their tickets kept their reservations using their magic keys. Granted, their magic key that they were buying had access available on the days they were purchasing for their ticket. And other people's, all of their reservations were canceled. So it was really kind of a mixed bag. Like, we didn't really know. Like a lot of people were telling us that their reservations were wiped out the moment that they upgraded to a pass and they had to rebook them all. So I can't definitively tell you that they will or will not because it's been a mixed bag.
Yeah, some people keep them, some people lose them.
My best recommendation would be to look at the access calendar that Mondo had up earlier. All you have to do is go to Disneyland.com, go to the Magic Key tab, and then underneath the Magic Key submenu, there's Magic Key Access Calendar. Click the pass that you're going to buy and check the availability on the dates that you're booked for October and see if you can book those. And if they're wide open for both parks, then upgrade your pass right away and book them immediately. So it shouldn't be a problem. But if you're seeing some lack of availability and reservations, then that might be a question you want to ask the people on the phone.
All right, thanks, Danny. Evan says, Mondo, hit Ribs USA or Smokehouse in Burbank. Then go to Baked Bear for desserts. I know it's not Beverly Hills, but both start with a B.
Hey, I actually prefer Burbank.
Both start with a B.
Yeah, I prefer Burbank. That's closer to where I live. That's closer to Universal.
I'll post on my Instagram if we go, Evan, because Mystery Bay kind of lives by Burbank in a way.
Yeah, we'll do it.
All right, Danny, here we go. The dessert party. It's 30 minutes prior to the start of the Frightfully Fun Parade. It's $84 per guest. There's no kid price. Everybody's $84. And this will all be done at Sonoma Terrace. And I chose the date, September 26th, which is a Sunday. And the times that you get are 7:45 and 10. So this is only about, I guess, like a 30-minute experience.
It's 30 minutes prior to the parade time because you're watching the parade as you sit there in a special section.
Oh, so you get special seating at Sonoma Terrace.
Yeah. So if you ever walk by Wine Country Trattoria and there's that like little extra patio along the parade route, they'll block all that off, and then that's the viewing of the parade.
Should I do that?
There we go. And it's 7:45 and 10 o'clock, everybody. Hey, that's not a bad deal then if you get to watch the parade there. I didn't know the parade's viewing was included.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
I thought it was like, here's your dessert and get your booty out of here.
I got to think about that now. I got to think about if we do that or not.
It's up to Mystery Bay if we do that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. We got a question from Gregorio. My wife and I will be at Disneyland September 28th, 29th for our anniversary.
Hey.
Oh, I'm over here clapping in real life. There we go. Any chance if you guys will be there, we'd love to meet you. Honestly, I always say this. We never know when we're going to be at the parks. Even though we're doing reservations, doesn't mean I'm going to go. Because
we don't know. We're always changing it because now we got the keys.
We got the keys.
We're changing reservations like daily, honestly.
But congratulations, Gregorio. I just want to say congratulations, man. Wait, real quick. Pal Breezy, it's my first time going to Oogie Boogie Bash for my birthday. What are some things you guys recommend I should do at the party? Love you guys. Fire. Dude, Danny's the perfect person. What are some things you should do, Danny?
Villains Grove. Definitely hit that up. Do all the immersive treat trails. They're very, very fun. Great way to interact with the characters, and it's super awesome to see the way that they implement them. And then for sure, the Frightfully Fun Parade. It's a lot of fun. They did a good job bringing it over to Disney California Adventure and kind of plussing it up a little bit. So those are like the top for sure hitters. I wouldn't say you're missing much with World of Color Villainous. So we're not getting that this year. So I wouldn't say it's a big deal that you're not getting that. So I would say do those three main things, or like for the treat trails, it's a lot more than just one. But get all those done: the Villains Grove and the Frightfully Fun Parade at one of those two show times, and then however you want to spend the rest of your night. They've got some long lost villain character meet and greets with some villains you don't ever see at the parks. That's over by Grizzly River Run. You got, the characters in their Halloween costumes like Mickey, Minnie, all that. They're probably going to have them over by the fountain at the front by Carthay Circle. So there's going to be a lot of different like little pop-up things going on. There's all the decorations like the Headless Horseman and all that stuff. So there's just fun things to kind of take in. Just soak it all in.
Wing Nike with the super chat. If you like pancakes,
I love pancakes.
Try Griddle Cafe at Yamashiro.
Yamashiro.
Let me take a picture of that.
Yamashiro's in Hollywood.
When we go to Universal.
I'm going to Yelp it right now.
Wing Nike, thank you for the recommendation.
Is it open all the time?
Let me see. I'm looking through the comments. Hey, look, it's Steve. Do we need reservations for the parking pass? We have Oogie Boogie Bash and want to use the free parking. As far as I know, you have to have a reservation. I haven't gone to the parking without a reservation.
Mondo's going to try that this week, though. He's going to confirm it.
I'm going to confirm if you can or if you can't. I'll do it this week. I just couldn't risk that last week because it was, you know what I mean? But because you're going to literally go to the ticket booth and be like, okay, I know I don't have a res, but I want to use my parking. I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. But I'll find out this week, Steve.
Hold on. You had asked about the Griddle Cafe. I've already been there. I don't know what Yamashiro is, but I've been to the Griddle Cafe where they have pancakes like this big. Did I take you there?
No.
They have pancakes like this big. It's huge.
I've never heard of that one.
I'm pretty sure I took you. I'm pretty sure.
Crazy Cole with the super chat. Happy belated birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Crazy Cole. Will you be at Oogie Boogie Bash 9/14 or in the parks the 15th through the 17th? Would love to meet you guys. Here for the next time someone orders the gratuity. I told everybody the gratuity. I hope. No, I never. Damn, that's some crazy pancakes. I hope nobody orders gratuity.
Gratuity.
Without my knowledge. I'm just kidding.
Who is she?
Thank you, Crazy Call. I never know when I'll be there. I have Oogie Boogie Bash the opening week, Saturday, I think. But after that, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I will be at Oogie Boogie Bash a lot. I can't remember. I gotta look through my emails.
We got a super chat from the Big Avocado who sends $20 and says a must try is Dr. Hoagley Wogley's
Oh my gosh,
Tyler,
the Hoggly
Barbecue
Woggly.
and Van Wise.
Yeah, my dad loves the Hoggly Woggly.
Can we rewind real quick? I love how Mystery Big goes, "Oh my gosh, I know that place." When I try to, hey, let's have a special dinner today. What do you want to do? I don't know. I can't think of something.
You don't like barbecue.
I love barbecue.
That is such a lie. We've never had barbecue.
Mr. Bay,
I love barbecue.
We're not doing this fight right now.
Mr. Bay, your exposed blanket is affecting the green screen.
That's okay. Is it bad?
For the record, I love barbecue.
For the record, he's never had barbecue with me.
No,
in the last
out of here.
3 years of our relationship, we've never went out for barbecue.
Disney Mom says Smokehouse is great. I grew up in Burbank.
I've never been to a Smokehouse.
Oh, I'm taking pictures of all these recommendations.
Oh, Odyssey and Granada Hills is.
We got a super chat from Johnny Valen.
Johnny Valen
and says, "Will Magic Keys ever give physical cards?"
Oh, good question,
Johnny. I think it's coming as like a paid option, in my opinion, because Disney's all about making money, and people want to have a physical card to be like, "This is my key." I'm pretty sure it's coming in the future where you could link an actual key or something. They're gonna do something. I'm pretty positive because if they don't, that's a huge missed opportunity. Especially if you had a key that you could put on your keychain, that's your annual pass, that scans. Dude, it only makes sense. I hope they do. I hope they bring a physical, because not having a physical it's kind of like, so how do we get our discount? Oh, you write your 20-digit code down, Danny.
Yeah, I know. That was not a good experience. And like Mystery Bay said, I don't want to write it down and have it on some receipt. That's my full number. Like people can add that to their. People can add that pass to their app with just that number.
I know, if the receipt is just somewhere and they're like, oh, screenshot. Yeah, Jay Nelly with the super chat. I went on Friday to use my last Cali tick. I was able to use my Believe Key discounted parking. Oh, damn. There it is. So then you could go to downtown Disney without a reservation. Jay Nelly, thank you for that update. Wow.
But did that activate your pass?
But the thing is,
do you have an expiration date?
Like Mystery Bay said, this is the discounted parking. Is the discounted parking okay, or is the free parking okay?
I don't know the answers.
And is your pass now active if you haven't used a reservation?
If you use your parking, I could have sworn it said somewhere it activates your pass.
Yeah, so let us know, because that's the reason why I haven't activated my pass yet, because I want a delayed expiration date.
Jay Nelly, thank you for that info. Darren also says, I was told by 2 different employees yesterday that you can use your free parking without a reservation, but it will activate your pass if it wasn't activated yet. So there we go. Dude, thank you, Five Fire community, with all this info right now.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm glad we're talking about this, because this helps everybody.
It helps me. I haven't activated yet. I want to activate it
it helps me.
By the way, everybody, do not forget to hit that like button. Let's fire up them likes. We're so close to 500 likes. Let's hit it. Let's hit it.
We got a super chat for $5 from the Ramen King with no message.
Ramen King, post a message.
We got another super chat from SD who sends $5. Says, "Hey Mondo, can you say hi? To my daughters, Annabelle and Amelia, they love your intro and love what you do. Thank you.
Hi, Annabelle, Amelia. Hope you guys have a fire of a Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of the Fire Community SD. And thank you, Annabelle and Amelia. Lots of fun Halloween Disney content to come soon. This Friday, specifically. But thank you, Annabelle and Amelia. Hope you have an awesome Sunday. Trace with the super chat. Enjoy your videos. Love seeing Ordinary Adventures with you all. Quick question. Has any tried the Mickey birthday cake? I actually have tried the Mickey birthday cake.
Cupcake?
No. Oh, the birthday cake. Like the actual birthday cake. I forgot it's like $40 or something. It's on the app if you look it up. It's all right. But like, I don't expect Disney to be dropping some like amazing birthday cake, but it's actually something really good. If you're having a special occasion, it's the perfect thing to add to your dinner, lunch at a sit down restaurant. But yeah. I recommend it. If you're trying to make a special day for somebody, definitely recommend it. I give it 3 fires out of 5. That's what I do. And by the way, we love Ordinary Adventures. Can't wait to see them at the parks again. Big Avocado. I was able to use my discount last night from my Dream Pass and had not activated. Was using my SoCal Park Hopper. We are in the world of like we just don't know the answers.
Just let me know. Does your pass now show an expiration date? Let's see if it now gave you an expiration date.
The next super chat from J Nelly for $1.99 says no. Mine still says October 1st, 2022 expiration. But the thing is that I don't think that's correct. I think we're still in a weird period where Disney hasn't fixed all the bugs yet, because I for sure activated my pass on August 25th, and mine says October 1st, 2022. I think that's just like a default date.
Mondo says August 26th.
Yeah, mine says October 1st. So I think it's just a weird glitch. So I wouldn't trust that expiration date yet. If you think about it, guys, how can you use your benefits for your pass if it's not activated yet? You're not a pass holder.
Disney's all about the pennies, the dimes, the quarters.
As an accountant, it makes sense.
You can't use benefits for something that you don't own yet.
It's true.
You gotta
activate it.
We got an awesome question from Julie. A lot of people ask this. I have a question about parking. If I'm not parked at Toy Story, but I'm staying at a hotel nearby, can I walk to Toy Story parking lot and get on the bus, or is there a fee? Julie, you are just in luck. You definitely can walk to Toy Story. Go through security there, get on the bus, and bam, there's no fee or like a charge or anything. Only if you were to park your car in there, you would have to, or if you didn't have a key.
That's smart.
But a lot of people do that. They park at, what is it? Is it the Anaheim Convention Center? What is that? The Hilton?
Yeah.
Yeah, people do it all the time, Julie. Definitely take advantage, because Toy Story is hella far from the harbor entrance. Mm-hmm. That is not a fun walk.
We got Peter from Ordinary Adventures in the chat. He says if you go to the Griddle, give us a call. We live
this Peter? Sounds like a date.
Wait, who said that?
Peter.
Peter from Peter Kitchen.
Dude, we need to set this up.
I swear I took you to the Griddle, and you're like, that's too much pancake. Who did I take? The
results have come in, and that was a lie.
Oh, my God.
Hold on. The results are in, and that was a lie.
Oh, my God. See, it's fine. It's still not funny.
Mondo, we have a question or a comment in the super chat from Rick Mitchell right underneath Peter's. He says, I asked for my Magic Key discount at Cafe Orleans, and the waiter said, walk with me to the register so I can scan your pass.
Oh my God.
Man. And you know what? I believe it.
And he said,
I believe it.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, that's crazy.
We're getting a lot of restaurant recommendations.
We got a super chat from Carla and Kiko. Okay, Mondo, Bay, Danny, great speculation Sunday so far, but you need to stay on 3.5 hours till we get home. I don't know. We're going into Universal Studios next. Dude, I can't believe they asked, like, I think at that point, just take the phone, or I guess you don't want to do that. Everybody wants to just be like, here's my phone.
They don't want to do that.
Can we just get magic bands?
Yeah.
Just get magic bands. Boop, thank you. Oh, you wanted it on the card on the magic band? Thank you. Boop, your discount's all applied.
Yeah.
Have a good day. See ya. You know, it's so easy. Magic Park Hoppers. Mondo, Mystery Bay, and Danny. Your pass is automatically activated when you upgrade your multi-day ticket. Expiration date will be a year from the first day you use your multi-day, just for information. Thank you,
Okay,
Park
good
Hoppers.
to know. Thank you.
Let me see. We got a super chat from the Ramen King. Are you going to be in either park early October?
No.
No, I won't even be in California.
No.
We're going to be in Florida.
We're going to be at Walt Disney World.
We're going to be at Halloween Horror Nights.
I'm so excited. I've never
I'm
been.
so excited for Mystery Bay to be there.
I've never been. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. We're going to be in Florida.
We're going to go with Noah and Chris, too. You guys look forward to that. It's
Julie
gonna be so
Giles.
fun.
If you have the Dream Key, it will activate. If you have a Believe, it will not activate.
Oh.
Read that in the fine print on the website, or read that in the fine. That is there's just so many scenarios going on right now.
That's why I said I don't believe.
I don't enchant.
I don't believe any of the fine print on the website because they've been contradicting everything they said. So
The website still says you have to choose start at California Adventure only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Julie Giles, seriously, thank you for that info. We appreciate it. DJ A with the super chat. Hey Mondo, awesome videos and info. I currently have the Believe key and was wondering if I'll be able to upgrade to the Dream key. If the answer is yes, how am I able to do that? Thanks. Ticket booth and over the phone. I don't think there's an option through the app, as far as I know. But the answer is yes. You can definitely upgrade. You have to pay in full, and your monthly payments will stay the same. That's like the only way right now. DJ, hope you get that done soon, man, so you can keep making those reservations.
Yeah. We got a comment in the chat, Mondo, from Alan Sanchez, who says, at Storytellers Cafe at the Grand Californian Hotel, I had to write down my pass number, and then they didn't even recognize my pass number in the system, but they still gave me my discount anyway.
Wow. That's crazy. Disney, I can't believe they didn't think that through of like how to give key holders discounts at sit downs, because that's going to happen every day. Jansen with the super chat. The printed Magic Key ticket at the ticket booth is $5 when it was previously stated $20. What, dude?
I don't believe. I almost want to just throw out all the terms and conditions because none of them are applying.
Dude, is anything on the website true?
I want to.
They still got the signs up that say you cannot buy a key at the ticket booth. Yeah. That has really gone that way. Let me see.
We got a super chat from R2J2 who sends
R2J2.
He sends $5. Says, I'm over here still on pancakes. Lol, CC's Cafe, do it. You won't regret it. I sent over their Instagram to Mystery Bay's DMs.
I love CC's. Honestly, I go.
That was a little close ASMR there. That was cool.
CC's is amazing. Amazing.
I like CC's.
No, you don't.
Only if I order the green
tea.
Green matcha, I think.
It's like green tea tiramisu.
Green tea tiramisu. Those pancakes are freaking incredible.
Mystery
Other than
Bay,
that, I did not like CC's.
I like their red velvet pancakes.
You got to do this on your water bottle up at the...
Can you guys hear that? Dang, that's a good microphone.
I heard it.
Really? I can't wait to watch this later.
Felipe, but we love CC's overall. I'm gonna be honest. I like CC's. Felipe de Jesus. Could you rank the Walt Disney World parks in order of best to worst from your experience? Going for 2 days and need to decide. Dude, there's no right answer to that question. I'll let Danny answer it because he's the more Disney World expertise. I have a very biased opinion. That's what I'm going to say.
Mondo is an unfair hater of Animal Kingdom Park.
Why?
We're not even going to comment. Danny's the best person for this question.
If you've never been to Walt Disney World, you have to go to the Magic Kingdom, because you have to experience the Magic Kingdom, and it's really fun as a Disneyland person to compare the two. It's really fun. You can go like on Big Thunder and be like, oh my god, ours does this and theirs does that, and like you go on their Space Mountain, you go on our Space Mountain, you know. So that's fun. You got to do Magic Kingdom, obviously. If you don't want to do the Magic Kingdom and you're not interested in those attractions, I would say just do everything but Hollywood Studios.
Do everything but Hollywood's out.
Hollywood Studios is my least favorite park, because you can do the whole park. It's like Disney California Adventure. You can do it like really fast. Everyone wants to go there because that's where Galaxy's Edge is at, and that's where Slinky Dog Dash is at, and that's where Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is. But besides those major attractions, there's like not all that much stuff available, especially right now. We did just get the Beauty and the Beast show back, so that's cool. I don't think we got the Indiana Jones stunt show back yet, did we? I don't know.
No, I don't. I haven't seen one person go to that.
Yeah, we don't have Fantasmic back there yet. So like, there's not really a lot to do at Hollywood Studios short of just riding Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster. So if you're like all about rides, I guess go to Hollywood Studios. But if you're all about like unique Disney experience that you haven't seen yet, like Animal Kingdom, Epcot for sure.
I love Epcot.
Epcot's got a lot of construction right now, so just keep that in mind. There's a lot of walls.
Epcot lost a lot of its charm since the pandemic reopening. I'm just being honest.
I want to do the drinking around the world.
Oh yeah, I want to do drinking around the world, and I'm not going to be on social media because I'm going to be drinking around the world.
I like them. I just think for like overall best experience, you always have fun at Magic Kingdom and you always have fun at Animal Kingdom. So like those are like great all day experience parks in my opinion. But if you're looking for like nighttime entertainment, obviously Magic Kingdom has the fireworks show, and really no other park has anything else. So
until Harmonious, which is very soon.
Yeah.
At Epcot. Harmonious is at Epcot if you don't know. DL says, hi guys. Also confirm with the cast member and fine print. No reservation required to park. As long as you are not blocked. Happy birthday. Thank you, DL. I hope that is true. I will find out. I will find out soon.
Can I try one more ASMR?
Yeah, do it.
I don't know.
Get out of here.
I don't know.
Why Danica says, why couldn't they just give a physical card? I'm about to take a screenshot of my pass, print it, then laminate it.
I was thinking of doing the same thing, honestly.
Dude.
Like, I know it's a lot of work, but still.
You know what? SoCal Attractions 360, they paid for or got the Magic Key ticket, laminated it, and it came out messed up. So don't do that. I don't know why the ink they use or whatever just doesn't work good with lamination. But be aware. Trace with the super chat. I'm 100% in agreement with magic bands. I got my lady and the tramp band positive thinking.
Yeah.
Dude, all the people that got magic bands from previous Walt Disney World trips can just apply them here at Disneyland. It just makes so much sense. I won't go into further, but it makes so much sense. We got a super chat from Shookrums. Funny story. One year I went to renew my AP and the cast member renewed it for 10 years. She had put in the wrong year. I stupidly pointed it out. She quickly grabbed it out of my hand and changed. Talk about regret.
Oh my gosh.
I think Disney would have caught on to that one, Shook Rods.
No.
But maybe, I don't know. Can you?
Dang.
Maybe you can in the system be like, you get 10 years.
Dang.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Carla and Kiko in the chat, I would never allow this. They said they went to Hearthstone Lounge last night and they took her phone and applied the discount. I would never let someone take my phone.
Oh my gosh.
Today at Tangaroa Terrace, they said they couldn't apply discount. Manager had to do it. Dude, I feel really sorry for the cast members having to deal with this. Like, you would have thought Disneyland, Disney company would have thought for sure that keys would be used at sit down. So how wasn't there something implemented? You know, I always say this. I believe Disneyland, they're just like, look, we'll figure it out in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
I really
That's exactly right.
because Disney, they do stuff like this from the 7 or 6 years that I've been covering parks of Disney. This
And
is
they don't think about it.
they just go, we'll figure it out. Just let it go, let it flow. We'll see, get the feedback, and then maybe like in a couple months they'll figure something out. But you know what I think is going to happen, Danny? They're just going to go print everybody their freaking magic key and let it just scan. Done. Problem solved by just printing a paper. Not even having to do anything else. Because nobody minds just being like, here's the paper, which we previously did before, where you put your annual pass, like the card, in the to give to the waitress or the waiter. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. But thank you for that story, Shukrans.
We got a super chat from T Rodriguez 89 who sends $4.99 and says, not sure if answered already, but if you upgrade an unused ticket to a magic key, can you make monthly payments on it if California residents?
The answer is hell yeah. What are you gonna say, Danny?
I was gonna say I think you can. Yeah, you can do that.
T Rodriguez, sometimes, or not sometimes, if you're not signed in to the Disneyland website in your account, it won't give you the options at all that say monthly. And you have to be a California resident. So if you sign in, you're a California resident, then it'll populate the monthly options. And once you go to buy the key, there'll literally be pay for it all. Let me bring it up. I just, because I know he's going to probably buy a key. Mm-hmm. I want him to see what I'm talking about. Give me a second. Well, this will be quick. I put this in my Instagram, actually, right here. This is it. This is what it's going to look like. So you buy your magic key, and you watch. There you go. That's what it's going to look like right there, where it says monthly. And then when you finally go to pay for your card right here, monthly payments, and I am a California resident right there at the bottom. And nobody can see it. There we go. Right at the bottom, it'll say monthly payments right here. And then you have to click that you are a California resident.
Yeah.
So that's what it's going to look like. But you have to be signed in your account, or else it won't even populate, even if you wanted to.
I was gonna say too. I haven't seen anyone who's done the passes with the payment and an upgrade. So are you still required to make the down payment, or if your ticket is more than the down payment, you don't have to pay anything?
You don't have to pay. Your ticket is the down payment. Yeah.
Okay.
Some people that had like a 5-day, they're the lucky ones that could do more down payment essentially. Yeah. But that's like the only way, really. Okay. Or a 3-day that was like whatever it was as a park hopper.
But you have to have used at least 1 day on your multi-day ticket.
Scanned in.
Yeah, you have to have used at least a day from your multi-day ticket, or you have to be on your last day.
And they apply it all towards your key, by the way.
So, and then the expiration date will be like a year from the first date you used your ticket.
Courageously Red with the super chat. I know there are a lot of crazy glitches going on with the keys. But Five Fires is always on point. Just wanted to say hi. Have an amazing week, y'all.
Aww.
Always nice seeing you at the parks, Courageously Red.
Yeah, it was great seeing you yesterday.
Thank you for saying that. We try to bring the most current, up-to-date info when we do Speculation Sundays. And for the most part, Danny is a wealth of knowledge when it comes down to all this craziness that's going on. Because all this key stuff, this is all new. Never been happening. I don't even know the last time like regular annual passes came out. I could just imagine how complicated things were back then because there was the internet and software wasn't up to date like it is now. Mm-hmm. I could imagine back then it was more of an S show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got another comment in the chat that's got a good question.
Yep.
Rebecca Vilas, right under Courageously Reds, says once you make a reservation, what's the latest you need to cancel before you get penalized? Is there even a penalty for not showing up? Yes, Rebecca, there is a penalty for not showing up. They can prevent you from making reservations for a whole month. So keep that in mind. But you can cancel your reservation all the way up until 11:59 the night before. So literally a minute before midnight, and you're good to go.
Yep. And if you don't do that, you are penalized. You only get 3 of them in a 90-day window. If you do a no-show on your 3rd one, from that date, 30 days, you cannot make a reservation. So those penalties creep up on you if you know what I mean. You do these no-shows and it sucks.
But those reservations you have in that 30 days are still good. So you won't lose your reservations. You won't be blocked from coming. You just can't make or cancel like reservations.
And your bill will still get charged every month. Like that bill will not be stopped.
Oh, imagine if you can't cancel.
We got a super chat from Crystal. Happy birthday, Mondo. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate the birthday wishes. Hope you had a nice weekend. Hi, Danny and Mystery Bay. I'm going to Van Gogh all down at Anaheim Convention Center. Should I pay the $20 there and then walk to downtown Disney? I have reservations at Tortilla Joe's. Thank you. Crystal, nope. Do not park. My recommendation, I would, man, that's a tough one. I'd
park at Anaheim Hotel and walk over.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, because I think Anaheim Hotel's the best one because you're like maybe a 5 to 10 minute walk to Van Gogh, and then once you finish with Van Gogh, you could just go through Paradise Pier side and go into downtown Disney from that side. And once you're done there, just go out through Harbor back to Anaheim Anaheim Hotel parking lot.
Yeah.
And then you only pay $20 still.
Yeah.
That's I think the best way to do it. Like, so you're gonna do a circle. I think if you park at the Van Gogh Anaheim Center, that is closer, obviously, because Van Gogh's right there. That's a tough one. You know what, Crystal? I don't think there's a wrong decision where you park. You're good to go on each one of these. If you park at Anaheim Center, I think it's a shorter walk to Tortilla Joe's and all that. But it's almost like all the same. Like they're all the same.
Yeah.
But Crystal, good luck. The Van Gogh experience was great. That immersive big room that has all the projections, that's the final room. You're going to be in there for sure 30 minutes because the projection shows that the sequence is at least 30 minutes long. So if you walk into half of one, just stay for the other one. So you might even be there an hour. But that Van Gogh experience is wonderful. I really enjoyed every minute of it, Crystal. You're not going to regret it. Not going to regret it at all.
I was going to say, we got a super chat from Tiffany for $4.99 who says, I'd recommend eating at Be Our Guest when you visit Walt Disney World. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Ohana's has a great breakfast too. The Pog juice.
Dude, Ohana's does breakfast?
Yeah, they have really good breakfast there.
I thought it was just a dinner thing.
No, it's open all day long.
Wow.
Let's do that. Mondo.
Dude, Ohana's.
I love breakfast.
What was that experience I had, Danny? Just Ohana's dinner, I guess?
Yeah, but the Ohana's dinner is different now, so it's not the same.
Okay, never mind. Disregard.
It's not the experience you had, Mondo, when you went.
Disregard.
Hortensia said we're going to do recap live streams. Hell yeah. We're going to have Mystery Bay, Chris, and Noah.
We got a couple people here. Mondo says, Terrell's Terrific TV says Epcot, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, then Magic Kingdom. Then we got Darlene Roberts saying, I agree with you, Danny. I go to Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom, and I just skipped the last one. And then Ariana Cannell Sanchez says, definitely not a lot to do at Hollywood Studios right now.
Wow.
This is blasphemy, I hear. I will not comment.
And then Jeannie B says, the one time I went, I only had 2 days. I did Magic Kingdom and Epcot.
Hey, that's good to me. If you do that for your 2 days, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Or Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, you can't go wrong with that. Lauren with the super chat. What's your favorite food in Disneyland and California Adventure? Oh, Blue Bayou for sure. Blue Bayou. If it's not a sit down, oh God.
My favorite food at Disneyland is anything from Bengal Barbecue.
My favorite food are the Minnie Mouse waffles at Plaza Inn.
Dude, character dining Plaza Inn is probably my number one favorite thing at Disneyland right now.
Mm-hmm.
That breakfast is $37, but God, it hits the spot.
It's 41.
41. It's 40. Well, with the discount,
Well, okay.
you got a key.
So good.
Honestly, I don't really have a favorite place to eat at Disneyland. That's not a sit down.
California Adventure,
quesabirria, the Chinese chicken salad bread bowl. Dude, it's just getting hard to eat at Disneyland. I'm being honest. I've been very vocal about. I just go to downtown Disney, Lauren. That's where the best food's at. You got Naples. You have Trader Joe's, Tortilla Joe's. You have Earl of Sandwich, which that always hits the spot. You have Trader Sam's in the Disneyland Hotel.
Napolini.
In California Adventure, I do like the pasta, like the chicken Alfredo, very basic dish at that Italian. What is it? Sonoma Terrace.
It's not open.
It's not open.
What?
It's all closed. I know. I just want to say this, Lauren. My favorite food when Disneyland pre-pandemic was eating at Red Rose Tavern when they had the Mickey shaped pancakes with sausage and egg. Oh, that breakfast was the go-to, and it was under $12. It was so good, and they took the eggs away, and it's not the same anymore. So I don't know, but I do like breakfast pita weenies at Toronto Roaster.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mondo. This is bringing up a good point right here. You called this literally weeks before the Magic Key actually came out. Right after the announcement, Joshua Lazama in the chat says a $1,399 pass, and I couldn't even use it this weekend. I really thought that as the day passed, reservations would open up, but that was not the case. Mondo talked about this. What happens when you buy it for someone as a gift closer to the holidays, and bam, all the important days are gone?
Dude, Joshua, we talked about it, dude. You could buy a pass, like, say in late October. All your November key dates and December key dates, they might all be gone. So what do you do even though you spend the money for the highest pass? Other than you're screwed. I don't know.
Well, the thing is Disney will still tell you to do the same thing that they did before, which is it's your responsibility to check the access before you buy. So,
and I think Disney is at the point where, like, just be happy you got keys. Buy PC Computer Services. Just to confirm, if I buy a ticket and make Sunday reservations this weekend, I could go to Disneyland on Sunday and trade it in for a Magic Key at the end of the day. The answer is yes, my friend. Only if it's a regular ticket, not like California resident or a media ticket, as they call it, or what is it called? Like, what's the cast member ticket called?
Comp tickets?
A comp ticket. It can't be a comp ticket, but you can buy it PC Computer Services. Disney fan Chan with the super chat. Greg, Oz, and I want to wish you a happy birthday, Mondo. We love your show and Mystery Bay. Can you wish Ellie, or is it Ellie and Brookie or Elle?
Yeah.
Can you wish Elle and Brookie B a happy birthday? Thanks.
Happy birthday, Elle and Brookie B.
Brookie B and Elle. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, awesome day. Happy birthday to both of you.
Daddy.
But seriously, Brookie, thank you for being part of the Five Fire community, and Elle as well.
We got some more super chats. I'm just going to get us caught up so that we can go on to Universal.
All right.
We have Raul the Doctor with $4.99. He says, "What's up, everyone? Otra vez tarde, but I am here."
The doctor! The doctor's in the house! We got a super chat. Oh my, I'm hitting that horn too much. Redeem by Risa. Disney World says Disney World for years was great until I experienced Disneyland in 2018. Nothing compares to Disneyland. I'm originally from the South, H-Town, Texas, baby. You know what? I have to agree with Redeem by Risa. I fell in love with Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World is incredible for what it is. But as everybody says it, when you go to Disneyland, you have this like homey feel. And the fact that Disneyland is so much in one park, not even considering California Adventure, like Disneyland is just like infinite rides. Nothing in Walt Disney World even comes close to the experience that Disneyland provides, like at all. And the Disney World parks are just so massive, like Disneyland's big too, but Disney World, it's just different monster out there.
But let's not even talk about how big this park is, okay?
Oh, Animal Kingdom!
Oh my God, here we go.
No, Animal Kingdom is just insane, dude.
It's
so big.
We got another super chat from Adam Rush for Gold. He wanted to tell you, Mondo, that he's been enjoying his job at Spirit Halloween, and he goes to cash register training this week.
Oh, damn. Dude, thank you, Adam, for bringing that spooky magic, dude. We actually just went to a Spirit Halloween.
Yeah.
I'll be posting that video tomorrow, though.
Sonic, like, walked away for a minute, and he was gone for a while, and then he comes back, and he's, like, carrying so much stuff and, like, dropping stuff and, like, wanting to be a Ghostbuster.
Uh-oh. I gotta hit this noise real quick. Danny is wrong, Bobby. Magic Kingdom is the park to skip. Hollywood Studios is worth your time.
No,
especially if you've never done Mickey's. So you mean Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Slinky, and Galaxy's Edge.
No, I agree with Peter or Kitra. Like, I usually, if it's me and I have the choice, I skip the Magic Kingdom. I've told Mondo I think Magic Kingdom is boring, but I'm saying if for someone, I don't know the person that asked us that question, if they've never been, you got to go to Magic Kingdom at least once. But I don't like Magic Kingdom myself to go. Like, I mean, it's good to go if I'm going to go to all four parks because I have memories there and nostalgia with the Magic Kingdom. So plus they have a lot of things that we don't have anymore, like Carousel of Progress and the People Mover. But I agree. Like, if I'm going with a short amount of time, I'll skip the Magic Kingdom and I'll do the other three. But I was just trying to answer that question for that person. I didn't know what their status was. So
yeah, because a lot of people like different things. You know, it's hard to judge what other people like or dislike. For me, if I had to do a 2-day, if you really want to know how I would do my 2-day, I would go to, I would start at Epcot, and on my first day, I would start at Epcot, and I would park hop to Animal Kingdom. And then on my second day, I would only do Disney's Hollywood Studios. I wouldn't even care about Magic Kingdom. That's what I would do. We got Caravans says, that was me this weekend. I was so disappointed I couldn't use my dream key this weekend because the reservations were gone. I wonder how Disney's going to react to this because Caravans and all the people that went through that same scenario, like, dude, I just spent $1,400 and I couldn't even go. Dude, I wonder how this all unfolds. It's going to be very interesting. We got a super chat. Roberto, going to HHN 910. Any restaurants in the area you recommend? Celebrating my son's 19th birthday on that day. Love all you guys. Fire punch. What do you recommend, Danny? Universal.
let's see here. Going to HHN 910. Any restaurants in the area you recommend?
It has to be City Walk just because, like, you're right there, dude.
Gosh.
But the thing with City Walk, it's like sometimes things are closed when you go, you know? You never know.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't there's not really a lot of areas around Universal that I know too well.
I'm going to be honest, Roberto. Bubba Gum Shrimp is like the go-to at City Walk right now. If you don't want to eat Bubba Gum Shrimp, just go to Chick-fil-A.
Mondo?
Huh?
What about Grill Brew?
NBC Grill?
Nah, stay away.
No, Grill Brew's not good?
Nah. I'm not gonna go into it, but nah.
I liked NBC Sports Grill.
Roberto, it's either Chick-fil-A or Bubba Gum Shrimp or bust. Or if you go to the top food court, they have a habit now. Just, because if you're doing HHN, you ain't trying to eat that heavy, dude. You're going to be walking, standing, and it's hot out there. So you kind of want to keep it light. My recommendation: go to the second floor food court at City Walk. They have Pink's Hot Dog, Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Habit, and Margaritaville's good too. But I say bubblegum shrimp. That's what I'm gonna end it with. Let me see. Give me a second. Do we have? I'm just going through the comments still, Danny.
I would recommend Buka too, but like Ariana, but Mondo is a hater of Buka, so I don't recommend it.
Yeah, stay away from Buca de Beppo. I like saying that word so much, but I'm just not a fan. Oh man. The thing that I want to end with Disney, I'm very excited where things are going with Halloween season soon, which is my favorite. The monorail's the big one that has unveiled its signage recently, and supposedly there was rumor that there was going to be testing. I'm kind of feeling like maybe they do night testing. I don't know, but I really hope Phantasmic rumors are true. If they could bring somehow Phantasmic during Christmas time, it'll be like a dream come true for everybody. But doing the casting for just Phantasmic, I could imagine what of a challenge that is. So that's why we say that maybe that Phantasmic rumor is going to be something for next year. We got Lauren with the super chat. She says, "Happy birthday, Mondo. What's your guys' favorite ride?" Mine's been changing a lot lately. I've really been enjoying Star Tours a lot lately. What's your favorite ride, Daddy, right now?
At Disneyland, I don't know. Probably Alice in Wonderland. Probably
Alice in
like
Wonderland?
Right now, yeah.
And you know what? Snow White still hits really good. That ride has not got old at all for me. The new version is just so beautiful. So beautiful. Jessica Lopez with the super chat. I do not see a comment. Jessica, thank you for the super chat. Post in the comments, though, if you do want to say something. Jeannie B says, "What about Mexican restaurant Antojitos?" I haven't eaten there, but all I've heard is not good stuff. And by many people. I'm not going to hate or anything. That's just all I've heard. That's all I've heard. So I stay away because I like my $20 in my pocket better. Let me see. We got Melissa with the super chat. "Hey, Mondo, just finished celebrating my son's 5th birthday today." Oh, damn. Would love if you could wish my son Richie a happy birthday. Also, happy birthday to you as well. Happy birthday, Richie. Hope you had a wonderful birthday weekend. Keep the momentum going into next week, my friend. But 5 fires for Richie. Thank you, Melissa. All right, I think we're ready.
We got one other super chat, and then we're ready to transition. We got Lydia G, who sends $5. Says, "Hey guys, any updates on the Disneyland Christmas special event speculation?"
I think we get an announcement soon. I know it's Halloween time, but those tickets for those tickets for if there is a Christmas party, they're gonna go for sale in November, or maybe even late October.
I would say mid-October.
Yeah, because there's a lot of planning that's going behind all of this. So I could just imagine it's a very soon thing. I'm really excited actually for a paid Christmas event to see what Disneyland could provide for such an experience, because Christmas is so magical at the parks. Super magical, super magical. Let me see. All right. I think we are ready to go. All right, everybody. Thank you all for the Disney talk. We are now going to transition into Universal Studios Hollywood. And we're actually going to bring on a special guest. It's one of my homies. His name is Mr. Scary Dre, Andre. He's been going to Halloween Horror Nights for a long time. With Universal, it's really just Halloween Horror Nights from now on. That's the big talk, is we're getting closer and closer to Hollywood's Halloween Horror Nights opening day. Let's fire it up. Let's get Andre in the chat. Andre!
Hey, what's
Oh,
up, everybody?
Andre, how does it
You
feel
can hear
to,
me?
dude? How does it feel to get closer and closer to Halloween Horror Nights, my friend?
Well, I can tell you this. We've been waiting a whole year for this event, and it is going to feel so amazing being back inside of Halloween Horror Nights. After everything that we gone through, with the whole pandemic. And I can just say clearly right now, I am just super beyond excited and ready to get my scream on for this event.
Heck yeah! Give us an introduction, Andre. You haven't been on Five Fires in a while. We got a lot of new people. Introduce yourself and your social medias.
All right, so for all of you who don't know, my name is Andre. I go by Mr. Scary Dre. I am a theme park enthusiast. I'm a huge haunt enthusiast. And recently, I just got back into cars. As you can tell from my background, I have what's called the Godzilla wall, as this is my dream car to own one of these days, which is the Nissan GTR. I love movies, especially a big horror movie fanatic. If you are interested in following, you can follow me at Mr. Scary Dre on Instagram and Mr. Scary Dre at Twitter. And pretty soon, I will have my YouTube channel, which is titled Haunters Unite, which will be up and running pretty soon since we are going into haunt season. So definitely going to be bringing you guys a lot more for haunt coverage. So I hope you guys are ready for that.
Heck yeah! All right, I'm gonna let Danny start the conversation. Where should we start, Danny, with Halloween Horror Nights?
Well, I wanted to talk about something that Andre's been asking for a long time, which is we saw some potential evidence, Andre, that the fire towers are back, and I know you've wanted those back.
Yes, I was just surprised to see them come back because it's like I've always been saying this too. This is literally the icing on the cake for the event, and it's become so iconic to, especially for Hollywood. Because look at that, look at those containers, and up on the top right there where that bar's at, that is where the fire canyons are going to be going pretty soon. So if you have been to Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood, you know that everybody loves seeing those cannons just go off every single night, especially when the opening ceremony starts, as that is just the kickoff of the event right there.
Yeah, and also that with that new demon scare zone, the fire really goes well with that too.
Yeah, it fits really well with the theming too. It surprisingly, Halloween Horror Nights brought the fire towers back in 2009, and they actually had a scare zone that was similar to this, but it was called Welcome to Hell. And around the time, it was themed to demons. Of course, they had a stilt walking devil at that time, and they also had a preacher who was, of course, a scare actor that was preaching like, oh, you're going to hell, this and that. It just fits so well with the theming of the scare zone at that time.
All right, I have a couple things I want to get into for Halloween Horror Nights. The big question everyone keeps wondering: how the heck are we gonna get to Curious George parking lot? What I keep hearing, Andre, is that it has been confirmed now that the Wizarding World of Harry Potter will be open during Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh.
And supposedly that'll be the section that they will open to walk backstage to get to the Haunting of Hill House and Curse of Pandora, or the Curse of Pandora's Box. What do you think about that?
Well, I think this is, because since we are getting the Terror Tram back this year, and of course it was announced at the Midsummer Scream Awaken the Spirits event, and I know everybody was upset that, we didn't get on the day of the event, like we were expecting them to announce the theme of the tram, but we didn't get that to like a couple days after, which was during the week, of course. But for them to go this route, it's going to be interesting since, Harry Potter will be open during the event, and this is going to be like a first timer for them. So, and I think it did. There was a rumor saying that we are going to be walking by the show building for Forbidden Journey in order to get to the Curious George mazes, because they are going to utilize the Studio Tram queue area, of course, for the Terror Tram line, especially on busy nights.
And what do you think is the best day for all the people that are thinking of buying a ticket? When would you recommend people to buy a ticket for Halloween Horror Nights, like if they're newbies to it?
Well, if you are a newbie for this event, like I would say, because we have to remember, since haunt season is coming back, a lot of the more crowded nights are definitely Friday and Saturday nights. If you guys are able to go only on a Friday or Saturday, because if you have work or school the next day, we know that's hard, I would highly recommend that you buy front of the line for Friday or Saturday, because those are the more busier nights of the event. The lines do get long for each and every maze, and since we are cut back to less mazes this year, they're going to be huge conga lines, and I know that a lot of people do not like waiting in long lines at Halloween Horror Nights.
Mhm.
I've waited myself 4 hours just to do Terminus when that was a thing. When Walking Dead was like in its prime.
Yeah,
You definitely want to buy front of the line. And Universal Express, that the ticket with front of the line ranges from 189 to 279. That sounds super expensive, but trust me, to be able to just do essentially a fast pass for each maze, you're gonna have a great night. You're gonna have a great night.
yeah, and then the thing is, because like, you want to we want to make sure that you guys get through this event, successfully. Because if you don't go in with the game plan for Halloween Horror Nights, you're going to be screwed for the rest of the night. And that's why I hear a lot of comments, especially from people who've gone, that's saying like, "Oh, like it sucked because like we were only able to do like one or two mazes." And I'm thinking in my mind, you guys don't go in with the game plan. That's the problem. You guys don't plan your night out right, and that's why you miss half of the mazes. And then they have to buy another ticket just to go back a second night in order to do wherever they picked off. And like you're just burning more money right there on the spot.
Danny, what maze are you looking forward to the most?
Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh,
Wow.
what about you, Andre?
I'm gonna have to go. I know Mystery Bay mentioned this earlier. Definitely The Exorcist, only because I want to see what they've improved from the 2016 walkthrough. And then Haunting of Hill House, of course, has got my attention since I've been watching that show like constant, just to see all the characters that we're gonna encounter. And for everything else, I'm just super excited just to walk through. But definitely those two for sure.
What about you,
I
Mystery
feel like,
Bag? Or
I
what were you
feel,
gonna say, Danny?
I was just saying, Andre, I feel like the bent neck lady is gonna just terrify us in there.
Yeah, but like, if you guys have watched the full season of Haunting of Hill House, there are some more ghosts that do make an appearance
Yeah.
later on in the show. So like, I think because we all know that Haunting of Hill House is like a drama horror, the horror vibe is strong in the show, but like we don't see too much of the ghosts that often. So I think they're going to incorporate all of them in the
Did you
maze as well in certain areas.
did you watch any of the videos on YouTube, Andre, that show you the times when the ghosts appear on screen when you didn't realize it?
Yes, I did. I actually went back because there's a couple YouTube videos that tell you like all the ghosts that you missed throughout the series. And it's like when you watch those and then you go back to watch the show, it's like, okay, that's what I missed. Like you kind of have to like keep your eyes open around every corner when you don't watch the show right.
Yeah.
Mystery Bay, what are you looking forward to the most?
Yeah, I was looking forward to The Exorcist because I've never been in that maze period. And also the Halloween Kills looks good too.
No, it's Halloween 4.
Oh, sorry.
Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers.
Definitely that one. And yeah, the Bent Neck Lady. I'm sorry, they all look really good. The Bent Neck Lady one, I can't wait for because I hope there's like a morgue scene, because that scene in the show was really scary. And also,
Andre,
like,
Mystery Bay watched the show like 2-3 times too.
I like it. I don't know. Some people hate it, but I like it. I like
It's understandable because it is drama in the sense because you really have to pay attention to the story in this
Yeah.
series. And there is a season 2 which is called The Haunting of Billy Manor. Some of the characters that come out in Haunting of Hill House, obviously they play different characters in Billy Manor, of course. It's the same concept, but I think Haunting of Hill House is a little bit better than that one for some reason.
Yeah.
We got a new member. Let me hit it. Oh, there we go. Amanda Campbell, thank you for joining the Fire community.
Mondo, don't forget to check the Venmo fire.
Oh, damn, dude, I'm sorry. One thing that was a surprise, Andre, is the Purge, the Ultimate Purge Terror Tram. What are your thoughts on this Terror Tram, or on the Terror Tram returning back to Halloween Horror Nights? How do you feel about it, man?
Well, the Terror Tram, of course, has been a classic attraction at Halloween Horror Nights. Fans love it. But the past couple years that the Terror Tram has been at Horror Nights, the route has been pretty much the same. The only thing that changes is the theming of it, so that's the only little bit of difference. But fans have been requesting for the Terror Tram to come back for so long, since we didn't get it in 2019 because we had us and Pandora's Box that occupied that area, and they had to use the tram line queue area in order to hold the long lines. But I'm very happy that the Terror Tram is coming back. I just don't know how they're going to execute the purge this time, because we did have the Purge themed Terror Tram back in 2015 when it was called Survive the Purge, and it was themed to all the first two movies at that time, because 3 was just in production at that time, and we didn't get the third movie until later on after that. And then in 2016, they turned the Purge election year into like one giant mega scare zone, which of course everybody loved at that time because it featured characters from all 3 films. They even did some original characters of their own, the original designs, which I truly loved a lot. But I'm really happy. I can't wait to see what John Murdy and his team come up this time for the Terror Tram, especially since we're going to be seeing characters from all 5 films, of course, because the new film just came out this past summer.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hope that they can do more original Purgers instead of like just incorporating the ones that we've seen already in the past 5 films.
Yep.
Yeah, I just think it'd be cool to see to have the tram stop wherever it's going to stop, and then the purge alarms just go off, and then chaos ensues. I think that'll be really scary for a lot of people.
Did they incorporate the purge horn in the previous scare zones?
They had it as a sound effect, just going off, but like actually in some of the scare zones, because especially the last couple ones that we had as the opening ceremony, like right when they do the announcement, the siren goes off, and then after that the fire towers shoot and everybody just runs down to the first maze that they can get to first before the lines start building up. So I think that if they can do that this time with the Terror Tram, I mean, that would be pretty cool. Like once you get off the tram, like the sirens go off, and then everybody just starts walking up towards the purgers, of course,
I know
and trying to survive.
The Terror Tram is just like, all right, everybody, time to get off.
Yeah, that's
our last stop.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Well, I think it's gonna be like, I think the storyline's gonna be something like you're on the tram, you're doing your tour, and like you're not making it back in time for the purge, and then all of a sudden the alarms go off, and you're in the middle of the purge, and you didn't mean to be. So I think that's kind of like it's gonna be.
We got Joanna Cortez with a really good question. How do I redeem my HHN ticket using my Platinum? Can I just show up on the day without a reservation? Joanna, you have to first you have to check what eligible dates are offered with the Platinum Pass. But yes, you just show up. No reservation or previous sign up has to be done. One thing I recommend, Joanna, you could upgrade with Express. You just have to do it in person at the information booth area. So, and that's like the best way to go because you just pay the Express. But you could definitely do that, Joanna. Hannah,
Brian?
I was going to say, Hannah says that show is on another level of emotionality. I cried. Is it that intense, the Haunting of Hill House?
There's a lot of emotions that go through it. I cried on Bly Manor. That one has a really beautiful, sad ending, and a little bit in Hill House. But I preferred Hill House over Bly Manor. But it is very emotional. There's a lot of stories, and it's at the end is really beautiful.
What were you gonna say, Danny?
We had a good question that I figured you could answer, Mondo, from Brian Sevilla in the chat. He says, does your OG Platinum Pass give you front of the line for the Terror Tram, or is it only the new one?
No. I don't think any of them give you front of the line at all. No Platinum. As far as I know, no Platinum gives you... Platinum just doesn't apply
to Horror Nights.
To Horror Nights. At least that's what I've always...
Well, there was that little blurb that they put out that said your Platinum Pass would give you express access to just the Terror Tram only.
Oh, wow. That's an update to me.
That I would love that, yeah.
You know what, Brian? I'll look into that, dude. Very good info. I would like to know because I ain't trying to wait in no line if I don't have to.
Well, I mean, we all got express tickets for that day that we're going, so we're gonna get to ride it at least once anyway.
Yeah, I'm just saying because I got the frequent fear.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I got it too.
Christopher says, "How do you feel with the Walking Dead attraction coming back?"
That's what I was gonna ask Andre. I was just like, it's kind of like a little hidden thing. I mean, you said goodbye to the attraction, but now you're gonna experience it again. So is that a fun thing for you?
That you know what? They are straight up electrical parading us, dude. You know, it's his final.
Yeah.
It's his final year. You
Yeah.
know,
This is it. It's back.
and then
It's gone. It's back.
How do you feel, Andre? You said goodbye, but now it's back.
Well, I mean, I've been a huge Walking Dead fan for quite a long time, but then because I thought that they were done with it for sure with Horror Nights, especially in 2015. I thought that was its final year, but then we got news that Universal was going to make it into a year-round walkthrough. So I'm like, really? And I'm like, no, dude, I'm serious. Like, I'm just like, ugh, too much of the Walking Dead. But in a good way, this is kind of good because, like, if people are first timers to Horror Nights, like, you want to be able to, try to go. I would start off with that maze first as a slow burner because it is short. And this is kind of like a pre-warm up to like what you're going to be facing in the rest of the mazes when you go to the event.
I like that Walking Dead is coming back, but I hope that it's different. And
yes,
because if they just bring back the standard what it was as an all year round attraction, I feel like that's kind of a letdown. Because
I feel like they are, Mondo, because the logo of the attraction is just Walking Dead attraction. They didn't call it anything else.
And the only reason I say that is because like Halloween Horror Nights is like it's like a paid event, you know. So give us a little bit more. Give us a little bit like more zombies. I really feel if they added a lot of zombies, like a horde section, the Walking Dead attraction would be crazy. Remember how Us in 2019 had a bunch of people around you?
Yeah, I remember that.
I feel like if they put a circle of zombies around you, that's kind of scary, dude.
that would be super terrifying right there.
Yeah, because if they could add like a horde section of zombie, and it just sucks too, because like we're in a pandemic year, so maybe something like that is not possible. But
probably
like when I think of zombies and Walking Dead, I always think of hordes because that's when stuff gets the most serious and people, you know what I mean? It gets crazy. It gets crazy. But I'm excited. Walking Dead coming back. Why not? You know, just another edition. We got a really good question from Dennis. Can you get a disability pass for Halloween Horror Nights?
Yes,
can you give us some info, Andre?
Well, the disability pass, yes, you can get it. I know that the last time we were able to get it, they were really cutting back on the people that you were allowed in your group because apparently a lot of people were kind of abusing it to full power instead of it going to the people who really need it. Because I understand people don't want to wait in those long lines, but now I think they used to allow like 6 people per group, including yourself. But now I think they cut it down to 4. So yes, you can get a disability pass for Horror Nights. There are disability kiosks that are located throughout the park. All you have to do is just go up. You have to tell the cast member what your limitations are, and you got to show them your ticket, and then the people in your party their ticket too. They have to present it, and they will give you the pass. And the way how that works is, if the maze is longer than 50 minutes, they will give you a return time to come back. Even if you don't come back at that time, they will still let you walk right on to the maze without any worries.
And I want to say this: do not take advantage of the DOS pass or the disability. That is for people who need it. I want to be clear on that. That's for the people that need it.
Especially people who can't like stand on their feet all those hours, like older people because, they have back problems and they're on a cane a lot. So, definitely that's the one reason that pass should be going towards, people who really, really need it.
Kevin asks, can I use my Platinum Pass for only one night? If I go another night, do I have to buy tickets? Platinum is just one time. It's a one-time thing. Carlo in the chat, 4 more weeks.
I can't wait, Carlo. I miss you guys.
Carlo's our friend from Vegas, and he's going to come down, and he's doing Halloween Horror Nights one day.
We miss you.
Heck yeah, Carlo. Can't wait to do it, man.
We
Let
got
me.
a super chat from Jennifer Espinoza who says, Do you guys think Universal will bring back the Scaramony this year? This is a question for Andre. And where do you think the location for that Scaramony may be?
Well, definitely, Demon City has to be the main opening ceremony this year because of the fire towers. There's no other way that they can do a ceremony without the fire towers, and Demon City is definitely the perfect fit for this year's ceremony.
What do you think, Mondo?
I think Scaramouche comes back. I was telling Andre this, and I think a couple other people. I think Scaramouche happens, and I think the actors are going to be allowed a minute to kind of clear the way before the crowds come through, because it's very tight how they put the boxes in that entryway where the fire towers are essentially going to go. I just don't see people running through that this year. I could be wrong. I have no idea. But if they do a ceremony, I'm feeling a really tight fit this year because Halloween Horror Nights opening day is going to be hype, dude.
Oh my God. I got like butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it.
But I hope a ceremony does come. Nothing has been mentioned, but Demon City, like Andre was saying, is most likely the candidate. Kimberly Moore says the last season of The Walking Dead is showing now on AMC Plus, talking about Walking Dead. I'm going to wait till all the episodes are there so I can just binge watch it. I don't want to go week by week. I hate when it's week by week.
Yeah.
You just get mad. And then they go, and that's the mid-season finale. You're like, I got to wait like 5 more months to just get the 7th episode?
Yeah.
I can't handle that.
I used to hate when AMC would do that too.
Yeah, stop with mid-season finales. So it's not a finale.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I just want the finale. It's not a. This is not college. There's no midterms, okay?
Super chat from Costco Rear 84. Happy Sunday night. For a first timer, is HHN the best experience for horror and fun in general? How does it compare to Knott's, Queen Mary, Six Flags, Fright Fest? Go Chiefs. I think Horror Nights is the best experience just because like you get to relate to a lot of stuff that you're walking through, you know, because you got Michael Myers this year, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Haunting a Hill House, and then Frankenstein. It just, I don't know. To me, when you go to Knott's, it's a different monster because it's original stories. So I just feel like from like a first time, I think Horror Nights would be good.
I feel like it is the perfect balance of horror and fun. Like, I feel like Scary Farm is just all horror. Like, all
Which
horror.
is not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but it's just all horror.
Yeah.
I always felt like Andre always liked HHN better than Scary Farm.
Me too.
It's a tough battle to argue what's better because everyone likes things that are different. But I will say Scary Farm, this year, they got an awesome lineup from the entertainment aspect, too.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is, like, for a first-timer, I think HHN is best.
It's like HHN has also DJs, and they have music going, and it's just a fun vibe. And it's also really spaced out everywhere. So, like, you know, the upper lot and the lower lot, you have different stuff going on.
One thing to sell, too, you got 2 really badass rides that are new. Jurassic World the ride and Secret Life of Pets that you could hit up. Like that, and with Express, if you buy Express, right?
Yeah.
That I think, and not to say like not Scary Farm, the rides ain't good, but it's just there's 2 new rides, you know what I mean? So it's just a good overall experience. There's no wrong or right with what is better or worse. But we got Raul the Doctor with the super chat. I think the Walking Dead show add Negan trying to bash her head with Lucille. Why wouldn't they add that, right?
Why? It would only make perfect sense too.
You know, I think The Walking Dead could be one of the better mazes if they made it that way. But I don't know if AMC has like rules where like this is how we want it run, and you can't change it because we know that these IPs, they like things a certain way. So maybe like John Murdy and Horror Nights in general, they can't change it. So
right.
Because for a long time, The Walking Dead was literally the same thing. Like they weren't able to change it. Or no changes came to it.
Can you confirm this, either Andre or Mondo? Amy Sanders in the chat says they started the ceremony the first week of 2019 and then they stopped it. We were so disappointed. That's the best part, and it gets you hyped, especially when you hear that music when waiting right up front. Did they stop the ceremony at first?
They did because apparently people were trampling over each other because everybody. I told you because when that ceremony starts, everybody just runs like crazy, and sometimes the people aren't really paying attention to where they're going, so they trip over each other, and people get trampled on, and it was just becoming such a big mess. So that's kind of why they stopped it the first few weeks of the event in 2019. And then after that, I don't know what happened then, but if they can bring it back this year, which I'm hoping they do, hopefully the people are able to see where they're going at least, or kind of like what Mondo was saying, like let the monsters, space themselves out apart, or go to one side so everybody could just run straight down the middle without having, push into each other and whatnot.
Yeah, this only ran, like, if I can remember, I think it ran for like a week and a half, and then it just didn't come back like on a Saturday or a Friday and Saturday. It was so crazy. We were all shocked because the ceremony, like, dude, this was sick when they did this. And when Andre means like people running over each other, this is what was happening every opening day. And this is a great moment. I'm not here to say anything negative about this moment. Opening ceremony, like, is lit, dude.
Yeah. If you pause it right there, dude, right by where DreamWorks Theater is at, that's where, or if you can go back a little bit.
I got you.
That's where, yeah, okay. So,
right there.
Right there, dude. This is where the fire towers were last seen in 2018. And because of, all the new buildings that they added on the upper lot, I thought that they would have put them there as a better result because of where they're at right now. It's really congested. And, it's going to be a tight squeeze for everyone to try to run through. And, we don't want people to be hitting, like, bumping into, especially to these containers, too, because then Universal's going to get a lot of, like, lawsuits on their hands, too.
Dude, that's the thing, Andre. How did they put them right here, dude? I don't get it.
Well, they were like that at one point, but that was before the Hello Kitty tribute store came along, and then before the general Universal Studio store, and then Starbucks came along, because the House of Horrors was right there. The original stores that they had at that time actually offered you more space to walk through and to run through. But because of where they have them right now, like, that is seriously like a bad location for the towers. Like, I feel like Universal should have just pushed them back a little bit to where they should have been, which is right there by DreamWorks.
Yeah. Look, Andre, I got it right here, dude.
That's a good point, Andre.
I got it right here. Look, right here. This will give you guys, or this will give everybody a good visual of what Andre's talking about. So this is the actual towers now, and this is the space. Look, that's the only space you got right here for the thousands of...
That is literally a tight squeeze right there. As bad as it was on opening night when we went in 2019, everybody was just crowding up against each other. So, I don't know if they're going to stop people like halfway, if they do the ceremony, because if they stop them right there up front, like right in front of the towers, that's just going to be a lot of like congestion, a lot of line traffic. And, but we'll see how it goes come September 9th, to see how they do it. Or if by possible, we get invited for employee preview to see how they do it then too.
Yeah, if they even run a opening ceremony that day.
Yeah.
But I want to show everybody what it looks like. You. Dude, oh my God. I want to show everybody how crazy it gets on ceremony. So this was 2019. And then look at this. I think I put up the camera.
You're so handsome. Look at that.
Look, that's opening ceremony 2019. I think I put we got Andre. And then Mystery Bay Sister somewhere back here.
She's
barfing on people.
Yeah.
Because she was so nervous. That was a crazy moment.
Yeah.
But you see, look, having the towers back there gives a big advantage because of space. But yeah. I think I bring up, there we go. I put up I just want to show how crazy it gets. There we go. Look at that.
Here we go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean right there. As you guys can see, this is how bad
so pale.
Opening ceremony gets. Right there. All those people are waiting behind you just to get through, to run down to the first maze that they possibly can.
Dude, look at that. Look, this is Mystery Bay Sister right here.
Oh God, you
the,
didn't have to say.
the pizza's about to come out right there.
She was so pale.
Dude, this guy's hyped right here. Oh,
Yeah.
Adam.
Adam was there too.
Yaya Chronicles right here. Noah's
like, right there.
Dude, you lose your friends when you're in this crowd. This guy's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
So, final thoughts on Halloween Horror Nights, Andre. Are they going to use plexiglass? What are your thoughts on that concept?
Yeah, that was my next question for Andre too.
Well, if it does come down to that because of, safety concerns, I think if I'm not mistaken, didn't Orlando say that they were going to incorporate the plexiglass again this year for their houses, Danny?
Yeah, they did. They didn't use the word plexiglass though. They used like vinyl. They used the word. They said they were going to use vinyl to separate So I don't know if that was just a weird choice of word. They did plexiglass in 2020 when I did HHN Light, and it wasn't bad at all. And they do a really good job of the fake outs. So you look somewhere where you think it's going to be, but it's not there. So
yeah.
We got real quick super chat from Crystal and Chris. Definitely plan ahead. If you're going on a Thursday or Friday, don't forget about that traffic on the way up to Universal. Love the spooky talk. What's up, Andre Bar? Budge.
What's up, Chris?
True. Me and Andre have felt that wrath of that traffic on the way to Thursday, Friday, HHN, dude.
Yeah, and especially since I've been going to this event for quite a long time, like the 101 gets heavily congested traffic. And then since the event is opening up on a Thursday this year, if you guys are going opening night, definitely leave with time, and especially how far you're coming from, because that traffic is going to be bad getting up there too. But if you live close by in the area, you shouldn't have no problems at all.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Crystal and Chris. Appreciate the can't wait to see you guys.
Can't wait
at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, and now that they have passes to Disneyland.
I know. We gotta plan a day, Crystal, Chris. Gotta plan a day. Everything horror. Everything horror. Hey, first time checking out the stream. I'm going to Knott's for the first time. I was wondering if the buffet is worth it. Thanks. The buffet is hella worth it, in my opinion, at Knott's Berry Farm. Just for the aspect that you get the food and then you get early entry to the mazes in that back area. So the depths, Waxworks, Paranormal Inc., and what is the other one? Dark Entities?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, I think all those are part of the early entry for buffet. So, like, that alone is worth the money, if you ask me. Have you guys ever done the buffet, Danny and Andre?
Yeah, I've done it.
I haven't done it yet.
Can you give us a little bit of your experience, Danny, when you did do it?
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I don't know if they're going to do the same thing this year. They have the monsters at the dinner with you, so that's kind of fun. They got a great selection of food. They usually always have the boysenberry meatballs, which is a Knott's staple. Although, I don't know if you noticed lately, Mondo, but Knott's has been, like, denying us the boysenberry meatballs. It used to be, like, every event had it, and now I can't even tell you the last time they've served them.
I think the last time they served them was, like, Taste of Calico, which was their first food event.
I don't even know. I've been missing them, and I hope that they're at the buffet because they're always at, like, these buffet things, but it was good. They got good food. It's great that you get early access, and it was just fun. You're there with a bunch of people that are there for haunt, so like you're with a bunch of people that are having a good time.
You're there with the horror community that all loves the same thing you love too. So you you could just talk to the people around you and have a good time.
And Knott's horror community is like next level. Like they love horror and the people that do the buffet are the dedicated ones. You know what I mean?
Felipe de Jesus, what maze or haunted house are you most excited for this year? Either HHN or Knott's. I'll let Danny go first.
I'm most excited for, out of all of them, probably Bride of Frankenstein and Haunting of Hill House. I have to admit, I'm not really all that jazzed about Mesmer at Knott's Berry Farm. I'll do it. Maybe it'll like totally change my mind. But like the whole concept behind Mesmer doesn't really like do anything for me. Just my personal opinion, you know. But I'm really stoked about that new scare zone, the Goring 20s. So I think that'll be really cool. So I want to see that.
What about you? What maze or haunted house, HHN or Knott's?
HHN, Exorcist for sure, Haunting of Hill House, and of course Danny mentioned it. I'm really excited about Mesmer to see how this one turns out. But I am super excited to go through Origins again because I loved Origins in 2019, and that maze blew my mind with all the effects, all the visuals, just everything. So I can't wait to see. I can't wait to go through that maze once again for Not Scary Farm.
Yeah.
Mystery Bay.
What my favorite?
No. Like, what are you looking forward to the most? Halloween Horror Nights or Knott's?
I think I'm looking forward to the most is HHN. Yeah, I think I'm so excited for.
Any specific house?
No, I said the Exorcist one.
Oh, Exorcist?
I'm looking forward to Exorcist.
I know Mystery Bay. As soon as she sees a Exorcist shirt, HHN, she's gonna buy one.
What is that? I wanted to buy that shirt. Your mother.
No, don't say that. Don't say
Remember
that.
that one.
No, don't say that on the live stream.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, if I could buy you an HHN shirt, I'll buy you one. Or an Exorcist. I'm looking forward to the most, to be honest, Bride of Frankenstein, because that trailer was like hype. Bride of Frankenstein, to me, I feel like it's going to be a storytelling maze. So I'm going to like how it kind of progresses.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's going to have a badass final end scene. And that maze is pretty long. So I feel like they're going to do a lot of cool stuff. And they got a lot of high walls.
Yeah.
If it's true to the one in Orlando that I did, it's going to be Andre's one of his favorite mazes. I can tell you that right now.
And I like the fact too that Bride of Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein ends with the scare zone. I've always loved that.
Yeah.
So even though you're done getting the S scared out of you, you still got a scare zone to walk through.
It seems like Bride of Frankenstein is John Murdy's like Pride and Joy this year.
Yeah, because that was the one maze John Murdy talked about, the whole presentation essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of love's going to go into that maze. So I think it's going to show, in my opinion. For Not Scary Farm, it has to be Origins. Or Waxwork. I don't know about Mesmer because I never done it.
Waxworks.
But when we did Waxworks and Origins, like you felt like your day was over.
They have like
you were just cool. Like whatever I do after that, I'm fine.
They have like air guns in the end of Waxworks that just makes you feel like something's gonna get you. Like it just shoots air at you, but it like freaks you out.
And you know what?
I think Mondo and I specifically, we need to be made believers of Mesmer. We're not believers yet, but we might be.
They might mesmerize you.
They might mesmerize you, Danny. We got Dina Locke with the super chat. Hello from Smoky Reno. Please shout out the firefighters working hard to save Sierras. Shout out to them. Man, God bless them all. Seriously. The fires, I didn't know like how much it was affecting so much like landscape essentially right now. My heart goes out to all the people working the fires right now because I know how intense of that position that is on the body.
Oh,
and just God bless all the people that are working on that right now to save just people's properties and lives and everything that's going on with that.
We need rain, man. Yeah.
Let me see. We got a super chat from Spring Street Artist dropping 20. I got to hit the horn since we're in Halloween. Happy birthday, Mondo. Thank you, Spring Street Artists, for the birthday wishes. Thanks for everything you do. Love the energy you give every single day. Because I love this stuff, man. I'm lit, dude. And I drink a lot of coffee.
Oh, yeah. You have drank a lot of coffee tonight.
Okay. Or one more super chat from John dropping the fire. I went September 29, 2019. And at the time, they gave the option to attend the ceremony and others to go to mazes because it definitely wasn't like your vid. Yikes. Our families love your content. Fine. Andre's the perfect dude to talk about this. Can you please explain early entry at Halloween Horror Nights, Andre?
Yes. So with early entry, this became optional probably in the early 2010s. Because of how, because the fan base was growing for our event. So with early entry, it is totally 100% free. All you guys just have to do is show up before either 5 or 6 p.m. because they will give you a head start on the mazes at Halloween Horror Nights. Select mazes do open up around 5:15, sometimes 5:30. just to give the people a head start, if you do not want to see the opening ceremony, there are cast members that are team members, sorry, that are out there that let you know which mazes are going to be opening up for the event. So all you have to do is just show up. Any ticket doesn't matter if you're on a general mission, Universal Express, the RIP tour, the frequent fear pass. It doesn't matter what ticket you have. You just go right in. They'll scan your ticket, and they will issue you a wristband that you have to put on right away, so that way the employees know that you are there for the event. And then you can just go down to any maze that is currently being offered for early entry, and basically you get a head start on the scares early. And that is the beauty of Halloween Horror Nights, because this event gets super crowded. You know, the lines get super long, and I know that everybody do not like waiting in those long lines at all. So definitely take advantage of this, everybody. If you are going on a general mission ticket, just like I said, get there before 5 p.m., get to the park early. You're going to be waiting outside, of course, and once they start opening the gates up for early entry, then you're automatically all set to go in.
Yeah, I wanted to mention too, just to kind of piggyback on our previous question that Andre was kind of talking about. Someone mentioned, I don't know if you can confirm this, Andre, that John Murdy said that we wouldn't get plexiglass in Hollywood because masks are required indoors.
Yes, he did confirm that, because somebody asked him on his personal Twitter page about the plexiglass, since Orlando is incorporating theirs. He did say no, that the plexiglass wasn't going to be incorporated because everyone is going to be more than likely required to wear a mask when going through the mazes at the event, since everything that is still going on.
Got it.
Real quick, Mystery Bay is about to roll out.
Yes. I got to go to work tomorrow, so I'll see you guys next week, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
No, I won't be here next week.
Well, we'll see you in spirit.
Thank you so much for having me. I'll see you guys later, okay? Have a good night.
To go into, somebody just mentioned this. Jacqueline said, John Murdy implied on Twitter that there won't be plexiglass since masks are required indoors in LA. I'm so glad we're talking Halloween Horror Nights right now. I said the same thing. I said, to me, that sounded like masks are the way to go with no plexiglass or no vinyls. Florida, they're not enforcing masks indoors. Here in California, Universal is doing that. So I think having that be something that is a requirement when you go in these mazes, they're pretty much, John Murdy implied when you go through a maze, you're going to wear a mask. That's what that told me.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Andre was saying. Like, it's basically going to for sure be that. And I'm okay with that if it means we don't have to have the plexiglass. But we still have, I'm not sure if the team members that work the mazes there are unionized or not, but maybe they still have requirements from their unions that they would like their employees to be safe. So it all depends on whatever they determined is the most safe for the scare actors. Obviously, we want to make sure we have the event, and if that needs to be the safest way possible, then that's the way it needs to be.
Yep. I was just talking about this with Andre. Merciless Kitty. Does anyone remember the go-go dancers, though, at Halloween Horror Nights?
Right here. I remember that.
Dude, Merciless Kitty, we were just talking about that. Not just the go-go dancers, but we kind of, in spirit, hope Halloween Horror Nights could go back to what? Like, what year pretty much range, Andre?
Well, the Go-Go Dancers ran from, of course, 2006 when the event was brought back to Hollywood, by which John Murdy did, and they were there up until 2017, because 2017 was the last time that we saw them.
Yeah, I was saying, like, just from a job perspective too, like that was like employment for the Go-Go Dancer. I hope we get more nostalgia back to that Horror Nights. Not saying that the Horror Nights we're in now is. But there has definitely been a big push for a more family-friendly event, and it kind of contradicts of what Halloween Horror Nights is all about. Yeah. I'm just saying. Okay. I think we're good here on Universal Talk. Super Nintendo World. I not really too much to go into. Oh, Merciless Kitty says the Freddy Girls.
Yes, the Freddy Fly Girls. I definitely remember those.
Freddy
Yeah,
Flag Girls. Yep.
dude, it was just a great touch to the event in general, like just period.
They were a
Um,
huge push in 2008 because that's when they brought back Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Because the first time they actually did those properties, John fully
uh-oh, did Andre freeze?
I think he did.
the yeah,
On,
and then in that year he was able to incorporate the Freddy Flag Girls because Freddy was the main icon for the event that year.
all right, everybody. Thank you for joining us for Halloween Horror Nights and Universal Talk. Jamie P, real quick. Mondo, are you allowed to record or stream at Halloween Horror Nights, or do you need permission? I don't know how things are going to go this year, but I can only speak for 2019. You were allowed to record, but honestly, if you are recording, don't hold up the line. That's the biggest thing I want to say about recording. Streaming, I never streamed in 2019, but as far as I know, you can. But check the website. I don't know if the website has any verbiage on that. I'll check myself because I need to know too. But Hollywood is more friendly in regards to filming in the mazes. But always be respectful of the actors, people's time too in the maze. So like, do not take forever going through like the scenes.
Yeah,
That's the
and
big thing.
video lighting.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
lighting especially.
Yeah, no video lighting, and actually, Knott's frequently told people to not record. So, I don't know necessarily what their stance is on that on the regular. Like sometimes they would tell you, sometimes they wouldn't. So you'll have to just, I guess, find out once what their actual stance is once the event starts. But I would say live streaming inside of a maze is probably not a good idea because unless you're completely silent. But most people, when they're live streaming, they're trying to interact with their audience, and if you're talking and yelling things, you're going to be distracting from the experience of the people around you. So
Yeah. Celeste Perez says, can you bring one of those handheld tripods to theme parks? Yes. But do not bring like a big one because it's like you kind of want it to just be like your size of your hand, really. You don't want a big.
I have one right here, Mondo.
Yeah, show Dan. That's like the perfect size right there. That's like the
And
perfect size.
it can't extend. It's got to be a hard tripod.
Yep. All right, let's transition into Not Scary Farm. You down to talk some Scary Farm, Andre?
Yeah, I'm down.
Hell yeah. Not Scary Farm, their opening date September 16th. I'm so pumped to see Mesmer, to see the Goring 20s, to see all this new entertainment that I have no idea what the hell it's about. There's so much coming to Not Scary
I know.
Farm.
I'm really stoked to see if they changed Wicked Drums. You know what I mean? Because now that the show is called Wicked Drums and it's not called The Burning, because we didn't really have an official name for it. We just called it The Burning because that's what everyone else called it. And it was weird because it was only at midnight. And now that they have Wicked Drums different times throughout the day, I'm excited to see if we still have like the same witchy vibe, creepy witchy vibe of that. And then they're adding drums. I don't remember there being drums as part of that last time.
Yeah, let's go to that real quick. They call it Wicked Drums. For Wicked Drums, their description is deep within the hollow. The witches summon you to a percussion ritual to awaken the dead, hosted by the evil hag of the hollows. Wicked Drums, high energy drumming collides with ancient witchcraft in a sensory overload, sure to raise your spirits. It's a Halloween activity worth witnessing. Showtime's coming soon.
But they also say Camp Snoopy Theater, which isn't that like other area. So I don't know now.
Yeah, Wicked Drums is Camp Snoopy meet and greet area. It's not going to be the Burning, not the Burning.
So we're just not getting the Burning then.
No, that's still a scare zone, Danny. Let me go to scare zones real quick.
I know, but that's the Hollow Scare Zone. But like the burning was a show that happened at midnight. Remember?
Dude, if they take away that midnight show, I'm gonna be bummed. That's gonna make me
Because
sad.
the way that they talked about the witches summoning you to, uh, like I don't know, that seemed a lot like, I mean, the old one, it was like the witches were running away and the townspeople were coming after them because they said, oh, they've been accused of doing witchcraft, and then the witches like put a curse on them,
Yeah,
like for trying to do that, and then they like the big kind of like Blair Witch looking thing like caught on fire at the top.
dude, that was my favorite scare zone.
Did you ever record the burning, Mondo?
Yeah, I could bring it up. By the way, I want to let people know, buffet is $45.
That's not bad.
That's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
It says here, admission to Not Scary Farm is not included.
But they do. Do they still provide early entry though for Scary Farm?
That's what I wanted to read because lots of things have changed this year. It says munch munch with monsters before you face your fears. Treat yourself to Not Scary Farm buffet dinner followed by early entrance to
there it is.
area. There it is. So you still have to buy your ticket. How does this work? Let me go in to buy it now.
Yeah, because somebody had asked me too about the Fright Lane too, because they bought their general mission tickets, but I told them that you have to technically add the Fright Lane onto your regular general mission ticket because it doesn't count as your general mission like how Horror Nights does with their Universal Express passes.
So buffet, you still need a day ticket to Scary Farm. Just want to let everybody know that. Very good info right here. You want to see the burning? Let me bring it up real quick, dude.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying like the burning is its own show. I know it's its own show, but they didn't list it as a show this year, and so I just was worried that they were going to take it away because they were adding so many shows, and since this was a show with witches in Camp Snoopy, I was afraid that the burning wasn't going to happen. So I was like wondering if anyone knew if the burning was still going to happen. Or if they were going to like incorporate it somehow into the show. I didn't know. But I mean, the burning was never listed on anything prior and just happened at random at midnight for people that knew. So
yeah, lots of times people didn't even know the burning was a thing.
Yeah, they would just see it when they were walking by.
I remember that. Damn, the burning. I'm trying to find it because it was we live. Oh, here it is.
I was gonna say, I think you live streamed it, Mondo.
Yeah, I live streamed it.
Yeah, I remember you live streaming it.
There it is, dude.
Yeah.
But let me go back a little. You know what? Let's play this. Why not? I don't want to show what's about to happen, but I just want to show this part right here. Yeah, because it gets a little crazy. I just want to show this part.
It's really dark.
And I used to, that was Tim laughing right there because we were like, dude, how does this all go down in Camp Snoopy?
It's so weird. It's like this crazy like witch ritual, and you're just like, this is Camp Snoopy. What the heck is going on?
Yeah. Oh, Julie Giles also mentions buffet also comes with the red cup, so you get a limited soda for the day.
Oh, okay.
That comes in clutch because when you're at Scary Farm, you get thirsty, man.
Yeah, and then especially in October, it's still technically warm, so it definitely comes in handy a lot.
Yep. Caravan says we do buffet every year, and it totally gets us hyped for the event. We hit up Ghost Rider for early. You see, they know what's up because Ghost Rider at Scary Farm is still 2 hours for early entry, and usually knock out all the mazes at the front of the park before everyone enters. Yeah, damn, that dude. Buffet is a great way to almost guarantee you have a good time at
Yeah.
not Scary Farm.
I remember Noah did it just to get the early entry.
Yeah, it's worth it. Even dude, the amount of stuff you could do with early entry is amazing at Not Scary Farm because it gets so crowded. Not Scary Farm gets crowded, man. Disneyland says that show within the Hollow Scare Zone, nothing to do with the Wicked Drums.
Okay, that's good to know. And
That
then Derek Preciado says, "Dang, that's dark as heck." Is that
Yeah,
not?
dude,
that,
trust me,
that
Tim
is,
was just like laughing because he was like, I can't believe this is at not this is in Camp Snoopy.
Mondo, this is a good question from Carla and Kiko Adventures. They want to know if the regular meal plan works during Scary Farm.
No, if I can remember, no. Meal plan does not work at Not Scary Farm because you got to consider Not Scary Farm is like it's its own event, like Oogie Boogie Bash. You know what I mean?
We got some inside info from Cheesemate from Does Know of Land. He says that got the inside scoop. As of now, the burning is still on.
Ooh, there we go. We still got it. Okay, I was about to say, dude.
You're gonna have to stay till midnight, Mondo.
I was about to say, Alex Asuma says, fun fact, your gold all year refillable cup is valid at Scary Farm, just not the meal plan. Damn. Well,
wow.
I'm gonna use my soda then. Jeez.
Me too. I still got that plan as well.
Heck yeah. Brian Sevilla says Knott's is the shh when it comes down to original scary ass haunts. Can we talk about that real quick? This has been the big talk with Horror Nights and Not Scary Farm is the concept of originality. And Scary Farm has always been true in the most recent years of originality. They don't do IPs. And that's something we've always wanted Halloween Horror Nights to embrace a little bit more is the concept of original mazes.
Yeah.
I do like that Mesmer. It seems like it's kind of risky because Mesmer came out of nowhere. I thought we were gonna get something more carnival to go along with that scare zone in Accelerator.
It is carnival themed, and I think that's where Knott's is going. Is they're trying to make their whole Scary Farm universe a thing, where the mazes match the theme of the scare zones. It is carnival. It's a circus. It's a freak show. Hypnotists, come to life. Like he makes all your worst fears and dreams like come to reality. So that's kind of like what Mesmer's all about, and it's part of like the evil carnival that's there, which also kind of goes into dark ride, and it goes into the carnival scare zone. So it makes me wonder, like, if Knott's is going to be more specific or more, I forget the word that you want to use for that, like about like the areas that they're putting their new mazes in and making sure it's on theme with the area. So
yeah.
All right, one real quick. We got another special guest, Disneyland. Woo!
What is going on?
Dude, so this is the perfect cast to talk some Not Scary Farm right here.
Yeah.
Noah, how do you feel about this year's event when it comes down to Not Scary Farm?
I'm like beyond excited. I think just with the Goring 20s, like as a brand new scare zone, like that just kind of blew it all away.
I still keep hoping they bring a speakeasy. I feel like it's going to be a big missed opportunity if a speakeasy doesn't come this year. What were you saying, Danny?
I said I agree. We need to have a speakeasy. We need to have some kind of like some themed. We need to have some on-themed drinks, Noah. We better have some on-themed drinks.
The Devil's Elixir. They already said it.
Who wouldn't buy the Devil's Elixir?
I would, especially if it knocks me out like that.
That's like the whole you only need one.
Yeah.
Noah, what are you most excited for house-wise with Not Scary Farm?
Mesmer. just because it's something that we've been watching kind of get built from 2019 when we thought the event was going to happen. And so kind of seeing it on its feet now and getting to know kind of the storyline,
So
I
you're a
think it's
Mesmer
going to be super
believer.
special.
You know the crazy part, like now that we think back, imagine all the teams that have had this like Mesmer concept. They've been like living with it for 2 years now without like you can't talk about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So-
Noah, call me crazy because I'm glad you're on here because I wanted to ask you this. I
Okay.
could have sworn that they said earlier when we thought we were going to get 2 new mazes that this was also going to be pumpkin eaters last year, but then all of a sudden now it's not.
I think so. I'm trying to remember like what pins they release, because you know how they release the pins
Yeah.
every year for the last maze. Was Pumpkin Eater one of those?
No, it wasn't, but like I want to say now because we didn't get 2 mazes this year. We're obviously probably going to get 2 next year. Granted, things are, a little more normal than they are this year.
Yeah.
But we never got a replacement maze for Special Ops Infected, and we never got a replace and if we lose Pumpkin Eater, that's a replacement maze there. So that's 2 locations for a maze that could come out. So
Yeah.
I think
that
the pandemic
that
just
hurt.
changed things. It just changed things.
I think so. And I know they used to use the queue of the Mystery Lodge for that one maze, but since they're using the Mystery Lodge this like season, I think that's why they didn't put anything back there, just because they kind of use that whole area for a maze, which is a big area too. So we're missing out on a pretty decent sized maze
Dude,
back
Special Ops Infected was big.
huge.
It was huge.
Real quick, we got
Yeah.
a super chat from Steph to TDF. She says, which select rides are usually included with Fright and Fastlane?
It's like the log ride, Silver Bullet, Ghost Rider,
Yeah.
Calico Mine Ride in the past. I don't know this year with the Candy Ride. Well, no, that's only during the day though.
Accelerator?
Hang Time when it's open, but I don't think it's going to be open this year. Accelerator.
Mhm.
I think that's
We
kind of
also
it.
did. We used it also, Noah, on the surf rider, the Coast
Yeah,
Rider.
we did use it on that one.
You know
Yeah.
which one has it too? The mine ride.
Yeah, we were just
Yeah.
saying that. Yeah.
Lynette says, book the gruesome getaway package at the hotel for Halloween night. Can't wait.
Woo.
Have you ever
I
done?
wonder with the hotel this year, because normally they throw all the haunt people on one floor and have monsters walking around on that floor.
No way.
I wonder if they're doing
What?
that this year
At the hotel?
at the hotel.
Why did nobody ever talk? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh no, I'm telling you, Knott's goes the buffet, the hotel. I'm surprised you never did any of this stuff.
And the hotel, I think, has its own version of the buffet
It does.
inside
It does.
where the monsters are there too.
Yep, it does.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
You're sleeping on it, Mondo. You're sleeping on it.
Derek
Yeah.
says, I'm trying to decide between HHN or Not Scary Farm. Which one do you guys think is scarier and more bang for your buck? I'm going to have to say Not Scary Farm is more bang for your buck.
I would say this year, Knott's Scary Farm is more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
I agree.
Only because
Same here.
HHN has less houses and only really Jabberwockies as entertainment. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2019 HHN was like hardcore. Like I don't like if you were asking me 2019 HHN versus Scary Farm, I would have a hard time. But this year, HHN just they didn't have the time they needed to prepare for a normal size event.
Yeah, because one thing to remember, all these events only really got word in April that, hey, we're doing it. and as we all know, like bringing all these houses and details and employment, it's hard, man. So
Yeah.
I'm just thankful that Scary Farm and HHN in general got things going and are providing what they're providing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No complaints
true.
from me.
And I've always said this too. It's like, you know what? Everybody is complaining about the lineup for Horror Nights this year. Yes, it's not the greatest, but you got to be thankful that it's back. And the same goes for Scary Farm too. You know, I'm just thankful that both events have made their return for this year. I'm just ready to go out there and just scream my head off as much as I can with the multi-night passes that I bought for both of these events, because we got to enjoy them while they're coming back, you know?
Yeah. You know what? One maze I hope makes me love it. I feel like I just had bad walkthroughs is Pumpkin Eater. I hope 2019 Pumpkin Eater was struggling. It was struggling, man. So I hope more love gets put into Pumpkin Eater this year.
Yeah. Or they could just get rid of it next year. I think it's on the chopping block.
You know, hey, the Pumpkin Eater could be transformed into the hollow maze, some type of hollow maze. I don't know what it could be.
Well, the hollow is sort of an extension of Pumpkin Eater when you think about the theme.
Yeah.
I
mean, Pumpkin Eater focuses more on like the nursery rhyme, whereas the Hollows is kind of like witch themed.
Yeah.
But I can see them easily converting that space into something for the Hollow.
Dude,
Yeah.
they could make a witch themed maze, and that would
be really good.
Dude.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is man, I really feel, I know it's too much to ask. Maybe next year Knott's Berry Farm could do it. I think they should have done some if they could do tasting event again during the day. So how they did like the night stuff. I know they do Spooky Farm, which is free for the kids and all that. But yeah. I think if they do a tasting event during the day, it would be a success because what was it called? Taste of Halloween?
Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah, people love that. Was like one of the most loved tasting events Knott's did in the past year. I wish they could do it at night, but at night it's not Scary Farm every single night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe like Monday through Wednesday, it could be like Taste of Halloween, and then on Thursday to Sunday, not Scary Farm. I think it would be cool. That's a lot of staffing, a lot of manpower too, and oh man, I could just imagine how much hard work. But if they could pull something like that off, every freaking day is a banger at Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, everybody. Final thoughts on Not Scary Farm. I'll let Danny go first.
I'm excited. Like Andre said, I'm just happy that it's back. I love Scary Farm. Andre, did you get your pass this year?
Yes, sir. You know I had to get it, man. I definitely got the add-on because I had to have a backup plan because I didn't know, God forbid, if something happened at Horror Nights, I had to go to Scary Farm as a backup, just in case. But I got both passes this year, so I'm fully set for haunt season.
Yeah, I'm excited for the new entertainment. I think it's so cool that they're offering so much entertainment. And I think as someone with a pass, it's going to be so great to come back and see the entertainment. I'm happy to see Puppet Up again. I thought it was funny. I'm happy to look at Wicked Drums and all those other fun little entertainments. Spend some time in the scare zones. I really want to get some good coverage on Five Fires of all the scare zones. I think we don't have enough of that. Different videos for all the scare zones.
I want to do 10-minute videos just hanging out in the scare zones or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Noah, final thoughts on Not Scary Farm?
You know what, Mondo? How you said you want to get 10-minute footage in there. I hung out in there a lot of the time just taking pictures. And eventually, if you hang out in there long enough, you become buddies with the monsters. So they'll run up to you and they'll be like, hey, watch this. And then purposefully do something scary to get it right in front of you.
It's funny you mentioned that. Cool. That happened to me and Danny in the Hollow.
It's cool.
My favorite scare zone in 2019 was the Hollow. What was your favorite scare zone last 2019?
I have to agree with you.
No one likes Carnival and Dark
I-
Ride.
I do like Carnival, but I think I have to agree the Hollow. I also really, really, really like Forsaken Lake's like little show that they do where
I
they all
love
come
that
marching
show.
out.
Yeah, me too.
Love
That
that
I think
show.
is like crazy.
I
We also
love
need
that
a-
show.
we also
I
need
just
a
wish they
Forsaken
would
Lake.
tell you the times.
Yeah.
uh,
Yep.
Closing thoughts, Andre. Not Scary Farm.
Well, I'm super excited for the event this year. I can't wait to see, all the amazing entertainment that's going to come to life, especially to all the scare actors that are going to be returning this year because, this is like their therapy. This is like their getaway from the real world. So now a lot of them are going to be able to go back to work this year and do their thing. So we got to give our biggest thank you to them because they're the ones that bring this event to life, with the characters that they portray, whether it be in the scare zones, in the mazes, just anywhere about, we got to give our biggest thank you and shout out to them for all their hard work that they put in, every single night.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Andre. My final thoughts. I can't wait. Opening day, Not Scary Farm, to do Mesmer, the new maze, to see what comes to life of Goring 20s. And I can't wait to see Jay in Main Street or in the fog in the Main Street. Main Street. What do they call it again? Main Street.
Ghost Town Streets.
Ghost Town Streets. I was like, why was I thinking Main Street? Ghost Town Streets. I'm excited for the Wicked. Personally, after Mesmer, I'm really excited about the entertainment. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's just kind of unknown right now of what's to come for the Scary Farm event. And I am excited to go back to Puppet Up because that was a great addition to Not Scary Farm.
Yeah.
A lot of laughs and every time you go to that show, it's always an S show in a good way. But I'm excited. We got a super chat on the way out from Caravans. They said $279 at Knott's equals buffet, which is dinner, souvenir cup for refills, early entry, parking, fright fast lane versus $299 at HHN gets you express, and that is it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true. I can't deny none of that.
Yep.
The other guy who asked the question earlier about bang for your buck, Caravans just answered your question.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that was Caravans dropped the mic on that one. All right, thank you, Just Ask Danny, Mr. Scary Dre, and Disneyland Vlogs. All right, everybody, appreciate your guys' time. Thank you for joining another episode of Speculation Sunday. Next week is going to be probably our biggest week of the year because Halloween is going to start at Disneyland. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for your time. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. And thank you for supporting the fire. But we are firing it down. The Cali Bay is calling it a day. I'm the main host, Mondo.